Everything from overlanding in your stock rig to full-on LS-powered 2 buggies on stickies. This is the Total Offroad Podcast. I'm your host, Steve.
And I'm Ian, and we are here with episode number 33.
It's the new. We are ready to rock and roll. I got a lot of fun stuff to tell you about.
Statistical facts?
So,
shit.
What? Did you forget the stats?
No, you remember how I told you I had some new shit for you? To show you some new things?
Was it the thing you were going to give me if I brought you something?
Yep.
What was I supposed to bring you?
My flagpoles.
Your flagpoles?
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to polish my flagpole.
Oh, nope, they're not done.
As homoerotic as that is. Literally
Sorry, we don't do pole shafts or knobs.
They literally just want my flagpoles poles polished.
They will get polished before next weekend.
Okay.
Promise.
Okay, you heard it here.
My fingers may be crossed.
That's fine.
But they need to be done for the event.
Yeah, so I will give you your presents.
Okay.
I wasn't going to do this live on the podcast because nobody can see this.
Uh-huh.
You just have to get descriptive with your words.
We'll try to be,
All right.
What is it?
You're going to close your eyes?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
I completely forgot about this.
Oh my God. I opened my eyes for a split second and caught the very corner of what just happened. And I'm getting more excited by the moment. Tell me when you got it all the way up.
All right, check it out.
I want it in full frame.
Check
Ready?
it out.
Oh God, it's so amazing. Where did you get that?
So those are the 1-ply ones. I got some 3-ply double-side printed ones.
Okay. They're like not see-through? All right. Yep. So what just happened here is Ian just unfolded before my eyes an all black, what is that, a 3x5?
3x5.
3x5 banner.
Yep.
That has the in red Total Offroad Podcast logo.
Yep.
No lines, not on paper, but still.
Nope, but it's on there.
That's orgasmic. Where did you get that?
Can't tell you. Top secret. Close your eyes again.
Okay.
Because what? Just wait. There's more.
Oh, there's more. Okay, this is great. I love this. I'm going to do some music in the background of this.
All right, check that one out.
All right. Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, what is this? This is the 3-ply?
So that's a 3-ply. It's a 6x9 little guy.
What's this for?
That is a sample tester. Because I was just kind of curious on how they'd come out. But picture that in safety orange with black text as a safety flag when you're off-road.
But like this?
Yeah.
This
but
size?
with like that size, Total Off-Road Podcast, just in orange, like safety orange with our logo in black.
Where'd you get these?
On the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
How much were they?
They're cheap.
These are cheap?
Yep. I'm going to sell them on the website for $10.
Oh, damn. That's a fucking steal.
Right?
Wow. Dude, I like it. So I'm just sitting here fondling it right now. It's like feeling it. So it's a nylon, I assume?
Yep. It's just a nylon flag. I mean, I think it'll get caught on some stuff every once in a while, but but safety
for $10,
flags. So,
yep. $10, use it for a season, throw it away, get you another one.
Yep.
That's rad. I'm excited to see what it looks like in orange, but in black and red, the red almost looks like iridescent.
Uh-huh.
Dude.
That's pretty cool.
Did you just stumble across this shit or what?
I went looking because I wanted a flag for the back of the buggy.
And that's your flag?
That's one of them, yeah.
I'm fucking jelly.
Well,
I'm wicked jelly.
I got you one. So
I'm excited. Dude, this is rad. I love this flag, this little flag.
Yep.
And it has the nice rings in it that are metal rings, so you can attach it nice and good.
So you could like zip tie that to like a CB antenna or something like that and use it as a safety flag.
Right. And it's 3-ply, but then where the rings are in it for the holes is doubled over. So it's 6-ply. And then it's triple stitched?
Yeah.
That's nice.
They're pretty legit. Like I said, I'm going to sell them for $10 on the old interwebs.
I feel like that's affordable.
That's what I'm going for. I'm not looking for big profits. I'm looking for getting them out there. I have not ordered any of the orange ones. Yeah, I'm going to sell the orange ones.
That's on the list?
Yep.
Well, get to work.
I got everything else going on. But
that's true. You ordered all the other things.
Yep. But those showed up and they're pretty neat.
All right. I will take a picture of this. You guys, I will take a picture of this and I will post it onto the Trail Riders page and onto the Instagrams.
I had no plans on giving you that like live on the podcast because
that's pretty cool.
You can't see things.
Well, you can't see things. I will, when you hear this, hopefully, if I'm awake by then.
If I am awake.
I'll put it up at midnight. I'll try to put it up at midnight Tuesday morning. So then if you hear this and you want to see what that thing looks like, go scope it out. I'll have some pictures up there. I will try to remember to do that. I'll hear the pod. I will edit this and then I will like, oh yeah. I have to do that.
Shit. Yeah, I got to do that too.
So it's Saturday morning. We are in the studio and we're recording this here episode.
Juiced up on Starbucks.
Because that's the new.
Because we're bougie.
Because that's the new thing. Well, I didn't have breakfast this morning because I woke up at like 7:30 and had to get a massage at 8.
Oh.
And so I was like, well, no time for breakfast.
I'm going to need to eat something.
So I ate like some little chocolate bar thing that Jess had and took like a big old coconut water with me.
It's called a Snickers.
Extra. No, it wasn't a Snickers. It's something like dairy free because of the whole nursing thing. But
yep.
I went and got my massage. And then after that, I was like, I'll just go to Starbucks, get me a sandwich and get you that coffee that you were curious about. The one that I always get. And so I did that. And then, while I was in the drive-thru.
Did you have any other odd encounters then?
While I was in the drive-thru, like some high school girls pulling behind me in a minty, rusty-free, just, oh my God, gorgeousness. Probably has like 55,000 miles on it. Like a 03 or 04 Liberty that looks identical to the donut. Like exact match.
Except in better condition.
Much better.
Let's just put that out there. It's not like custom bodywork.
Straight roof.
Yeah. Had straight everything.
Had all of its flares. And so I definitely, like, after I got through the drive-thru, I just stopped on, like, as it kind of goes around the building, I just stopped right there, pulled a business card out, walked back to, like, she come pulling up and she, like, stopped way back. She's like, what's this guy doing?
Again, like,
I'm walking up, she's like, smiling. She's like, and I'm like, so I have a Liberty identical to this and it just got totaled. I kind of want one again. So if you want to sell this, just shoot me a text or give me a call. And she's like, oh, okay. Like,
it's probably the third time today that's happened. It's like, again,
3
stack of business cards. All these fucking idiots want to buy shit box like minty Liberties. Like, she's going to like get you all together and have an auction.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm the only person ever that was like, hi, I want your Liberty.
I would like to buy that. Can you walk home?
She looked pretty excited when I like handed her my business card and she was like, you want to buy this? I will send you a text today.
Yes.
Let me do my research and see how much things worth.
They're going to go KBB it.
Oh my God.
And then they're going to go drink their Starbucks and they're going to be like, we need all the monies.
We need $5,000.
He's clearly desperate if he stops us in the drive-thru.
I'm not doing it. If you guys want to find me another donut, since you guys seem to be good at that, I'm looking for a donut sub $1,000, preferably in decent condition. Would really like it to be either white or donut blue. And so, yeah, if you find one of those for the right price and it looks half-ass decent and doesn't need a fucking motor, I don't really want to do any work to it. Like, I don't want to do like any mechanical, that type of work to it. I'd rather be a running, driving shitbox.
Yeah. So, functional shitbox.
Like, I have all the parts. I just don't want to do the work.
I feel you there.
Last week in the episode, I was sitting there calling Wolfie.
Yep.
And you were like giving me shit. Like, oh, he's going to fucking hit you in the face.
Yep.
Did you get the invite?
Yeah. I laughed a lot because I was like, I feel like we should get royalties on this.
I feel like I should definitely get some kind of royalties. Like, I should get some metal shit for free.
I would agree.
So apparently Wolfie is working on.
What if we got our logo, like a big ass logo cut
in
out?
Metal?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Do it out of stainless so you can polish it.
Wolfie. So yeah, did he mention on the podcast that he was working on a table, like getting a table?
He said on the podcast he was not getting a table till he got a new house.
Well, that was wrong. What did he end up doing? Like some little bit of trade work?
He's doing some trade work to get what's it, a 5x12 table?
Oh my God.
That's a big bitch.
That's a big bitch.
I was talking to him, he was asking if I got any deals on like renting forklifts. I'm like, fuck no, you get it cheaper if you call than if I try to go out there and get one. So don't mention my name when you call because they'll just add like a dumbass friend tax on the
like, oh, you must listen to his podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, I've been on the podcast. Another 10%. Like, you're just fucking yourself here, bud. Yeah, he said he needed a forklift, and I was like, how much this fucking thing? Well, I don't remember what he said, but yeah, I mean, 5x12 table is a decent size.
That's a good table.
It's a huge bitch.
Huge. So he was messaging us this week, was asking about. He's like, I'm trying to come up with a name for the like different, the
I'm gonna call it
plasma.
The cutting business.
The cutting business. He's like, trying to come up with a name, and I start like just rapid firing just bullshit names out of one of them was Wolfie Creations, and about a day later, I get an invite from Sarah to the Wolfie Creations page.
We'll take how big is that sticker? You think it's 3 foot wide?
It's 3 foot wide.
Okay, we'll take a 3 foot wide stainless steel logo.
Oh my God,
for
stainless
royalties
in polished. Like, I want it polished before you cut it. because I'm not polishing it after you've cut it.
You don't want raw raw
so much annoying.
Yeah,
it sucks. So
polish stainless.
Polish stainless.
Make it happen, Captain.
Get to work.
Yep.
I will finish polish it, but I will not from raw state.
You will not all the way polish it.
I will not raw state polish that thing after you've cut my logo out of it. That'd be thoroughly annoying. See, yeah, that'd be rad.
It would be cool.
It would be. Oh, wait. Can we get Wolfie then to make us our
bottle openers?
Yep. Nice.
I kind of forgot about that. We had started that whole project.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that got started then got kind of back shelved.
Yep.
Namely, the t-shirts for the first 100 trail riders.
Oh, we need to do that too.
It needs to be finished up. I'm working on trying to get that. It's one of the things on the list. So, I know you guys are waiting. We're going to get them taken care of, and then we'll do basically a pre-order type deal on that. Just a head count, really, is what it'll be. We'll get a head count, and then we'll get shirts ordered. It is going to happen, and it'll probably be 100. It'll be limited to 100 shirts.
First hundo.
That print will be exclusive first 100 shirts.
Never to be printed again.
Yeah. So even though you may not have gotten in on the first 100 people on the page, you will have an opportunity to get a shirt.
You might have a chance.
Maybe. We'll see what it's going to cost to get the graphics done and then get all the shirts made. I'm hoping cost on the shirts is sub $10 so we can get them shipped for
$10. 15.
I'm hoping.
$12.99.
I'm going to try.
Hey, we'll do what we can.
Yep. I'm going to do everything I can. Right? Like I said, I'm not trying to make a buck off of them. Just want to give the fans
get
shirts.
The people some clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that.
Yes, sir.
We still have pint glasses, stickers, shirts.
We're about to have a lot more.
About to have safety flags. About to have stickers of all types of sizes and colors.
Things are going to happen.
Working on some bottle openers. The safety flags, I believe, I will get put on the website this week once we get a post picture up there. They're 6 by 9 inches, not feet. They'll be pretty cool. I don't know. I thought they were fucking cool. So for $10, I was like, well, they'll be cheap to ship.
It'll be cool. It'll be awesome to have that's your custom feature. You gotta, if you're going to any parks around here, you're required to run some type of flag.
I don't know
most parks
I think it's most places you're required to have. You see it out in the dunes out west.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that every now and then I'll get somebody will message and ask. I know it's been asked before, why does everybody run flags? Well, because if you're at a park, the insurance company's like,
put that flag up there and you're safe as shit.
You're safer. You just know somebody's coming up a hill earlier.
Yep.
So
the nice thing I like about those flags is you don't have to run a dedicated flag mount. Mm-hmm. If you have a CB antenna or something, you could literally just zip tie it up there and it's not going to rip off or anything.
Yeah, they're a lot stouter than the normal flag you would buy at Badlands or whatever.
Yep.
I don't know about other
Badlands flags are way more than $15 or $10. So
for just the flag? Really? Wow.
And they're not nearly as nice looking as that. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought the mesh was $5, $5 or $10. They're
honestly,
they're in that ballpark, but they're not that nice of quality. I'm excited to see what Safety Orange looks like with the black logo on it.
It'll look cool.
I'm hoping the black logo is a little more pronounced.
It should be.
It'll be enough. Too bad you can't get angled.
Oh, I can do whatever I want.
Can you?
Probably.
So it doesn't have to be a perfect square?
I don't think so.
Ooh, nice. You could what if you could angle the edges? If you could fold the edges.
Oh, you're getting too particular. That's too much work.
No.
Price goes up.
What if they could like that? A little fancier.
Fuck them.
Anyway, on with the other things.
So you tried to buy a Liberty at Starbucks. I hope she calls you just to see what her price is.
I did too.
It's not going to be sub 1,000. Yeah, it's not going to be sub G, but
it's going to be dumb money.
That's fine. It'd be awesome. It'd be epic end of the story.
Then I have to decide do I really want that?
The best part is she's going to call you back and she's going to be like, I'll sell it today for $3,500.
Yeah.
You'll be like, so $1,000. No, $3,500 is what Kelly Blue Book said it's worth.
I'm gonna have to.
And you're like,
pass.
so $1,000.
I'm gonna have to hard pass. Yeah,
that's what you tell her.
I said if you were interested in selling.
Yeah. So thanks for calling, but what I'm about to do to this vehicle does not involve $3,500 worth of funds.
So here is a question.
Oh, yes.
What do I do with the current donut?
Jump it. Big jump. Launch it.
Like what?
Nobody's gonna dislike that.
Well, no.
Let's just send it through the air.
Here's what I was thinking.
Jump it so high, it fucking starts orbiting the earth.
How much work would it be just to, okay, if you ordered up some tube, how much work would it be for us just to bend up a cage real quick?
I mean, more than jumping it.
Well, of course, that.
You want to survive the jump?
I just want it to not fold in half when I cut the roof off.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. It'd be better if it folded in half. Like, how would that not be awesome?
I mean, yes, if you jumped it and it folded in half, it'd be great. Here's what I was thinking.
Just don't open the doors when you cut it in half.
Cut the roof off because it's already leaking.
Yep.
Like I taped it up, it's still leaking.
Yep.
Cut the roof off.
Jump it. Oh, not jump it yet. Okay, I didn't know.
Calm down.
I want to see you jump this.
Cut the roof off.
Yep.
Weld the rear diff.
Okay. I like it.
Go wheeling.
Maximum traction for jump launch. Got it.
Somebody made the comment that I did get stuck on a literal dirt clod.
Somebody's talking shit about your donut wheeling.
Yeah. Did you watch Jeremy's video?
I did.
Yeah. And it got stuck. And I was trying to get up one of the obstacles. I just turned the corner on flat ground. It's like, and spins back tire.
It's not a fucking full-blown build here, folks.
Well,
we got limitations.
If I may have remembered to take the sway bar off, it would have definitely helped.
Well,
and then if it had some kind of traction aid.
But road banners, bro.
Road banners.
Banners are key.
Yeah. If I wanted to keep it real road bannery. Ideally, because it really, the donut's in decent shape for what I want to do with it. Ideally would just be to throw it up on jack stands, cut everything out from underneath it, put a set of long arm front and rear, and just give her the old Cindy McSinsend.
Okay.
On a set of JK axles.
Let's do it.
I know. I have to have money.
Well,
anyway.
They make more every day.
I should probably finish the XJ first.
Yes. The people want the XJ, man. There's a whole community of people
your brand
that like
low key?
Yeah. Yeah. Long story. Listen to the podcast.
Yeah. So I started a post on the Trail Rider page, and I think you saw that.
Yep.
Of how did you find this podcast? If you're listening to this podcast right now and you haven't joined the Trail Riders page, go to Facebook, join that,
and answer the questions.
We even got Pat to join it, and Pat doesn't do Facebook.
He doesn't have a Facebook,
pretty good.
So
he's on there.
He is now.
He's on the group. Answer the questions. You must answer the questions. Do not answer the questions. Do not collect $200. So go do that and tell us, get in on that chat and tell us how you found the podcast, because I'm interested to know how everybody has found their way here, and we're glad that you're listening. I would read off all these comments, but there's a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's quite interesting to see where people
really good. Reading all that and hearing, how people found it and what they think of the podcast. Dude, that's nice. That's nice to read.
It's a good pick.
So we appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully we're still providing you guys with a good service. Hopefully you're getting enjoyment out of this podcast.
If you aren't,
bye-bye.
Fuck off. That's one of those
if you aren't, I guess you're probably not listening.
Sorry about you.
If you're new here, thanks for joining in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are
and go over and leave us a review. If you would please rate and review this podcast. I don't give a damn what you say.
We need to do another read the reviews. So it's been a while.
You know what? We can probably do that. I think there's a new one on here from fucking Canuck.
Nice. You want to look that up while we start talking about other stuff?
Yeah, you got a whole list of newbie things over there. I have my computer and my springs. So why don't you go through your list of news? I'll do my computer and my springs.
Okay.
And
so we talked last week about the steering pump issues where I started this fucking piece of shit up and it turned left. And just kept going. It was NASCARing hard, hard.
It's give me my numbers, bitch. It was bristling.
Oh, it was bad. So I don't know. I didn't see a damn thing wrong with that inside of that pump or that steering valve.
But something wasn't right.
Something wasn't happy because I got a new one and it works good.
You know what it was?
It was the trail gear that sold it to me.
It was because it wasn't on a Toyota. If you send that out to Tyler or Jimmy and they throw it on a Toyota, fine. Be perfect.
I'm going to bash
Send it to Jimmy. He's going to need one here soon.
Piece of that fucking thing into oblivion.
Where are they out of? They're out of NorCal, aren't they?
I believe so.
Trail gear? I don't know. Jimmy, when you listen to this, because I know you'll listen to it the first day it comes out, let me know where Trail Gear's out of, and let me know if you want this junk pump. We'll throw it in a box.
I wish I had something to pound it with.
No.
Destroy
We'll throw it in a box and send it to you. You figure it out. You do a YouTube video on how to rebuild this pump.
Well,
and
it's
you can
in
use
pieces
it for your
still because I didn't put it back
new
together.
Project.
But some assembly required.
I think Samantha's getting some big things.
Good.
All I know is that I was getting very interesting messages from Jimmy for a while. And they were inquiring about things of like 14-bolt steers and bouncer stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you have Toyota pickups. What are you doing?
Toyota bouncer stuff. That's like,
I didn't know. I'm like, I don't know what's going on over there, but
I like it.
Yeah, I was not anticipating getting that message. That's for sure.
Yeah, I got a new Eaton pump on there now, or not pump, steering valve. I was going to go with the PSC, but PSC is like $650 freaking dollars for a steering valve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty stout. Where'd you get from?
Buzz the Knuckle from Jake.
You should go right from Jake.
Yeah.
How much is it?
Like $350.
Oh, that's reasonable as fuck.
It's the only place I could find an Eaton valve.
Instead of a Charlene?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
Huh. I didn't even, I guess I didn't realize.
Said that's all they use. So I said
to work on trail.
Well,
you're building a bouncer, so.
Yep. So I got that from them. I also, we could do some tech on this, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking with Trey over there when I was ordering that. And he's like, are you running I don't know what the fuck he called it now, to be honest with you, an anti-splash valve, I think is what he called it. And I said, well, no, because I've never heard of one of those. So do tell. So we talked a little bit about this. What it is, now that I've gotten one, is it is almost like a breather cap that you would see on like a hydraulic tank or something like that. But it holds 10 PSI of pressure. So it comes off the top of your PSC reservoir, which is supposed to be vented anyway. He's like, the problem is those vent to atmosphere. So usually you got your steering reservoirs right over the top of your engine because that's the best flow for your pump and all that, which is right above your headers. That pukes a little oil out, goes right on your headers and starts on fire. It's a bad day. So you either need to make sure you run your shit far enough away from your exhaust or run one of these things. Now these things still, I guess if you get over 10 PSI worth of pressure, it'll still blow off, I guess. So it'll still vent. So just don't mount it over your header, I guess. But what this does is it's a valve.
Which I would never mount it over my header unless I absolutely had to.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better place to mount shit or run a hose away from that shit.
You can run the vent hose from wherever the fuck you want.
Right. Preferably down the firewall and out the bottom.
Yeah, so it just drains out. Not like a whole lot should ever come out of it anyway.
But if it does, it'd be better to get it as far away from hot stuff as possible.
Yeah.
For the strangest thing, power steering fluid just...
Insta-fire.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
So...
in which case you need your fire aid. Call Chris.
Yeah, call Chris. So this valve holds 10 PSI of pressure on the system. So it's supposed to help with cavitation of the pump. So there's always kind of some pressure on that. I mean, 10 PSI is more than none, but it's not a shitload. So it's supposed to help with cavitation because it's always pushing that fluid into the pump.
Okay.
It's also supposed to help with any kind of like foaming of the fluid because it holds that pressure a little bit. It's supposed to knock that down. And, but that still vents. And it's not like an open vent. It's like a covered vent, if that makes sense.
It still vents, but it only vents over 10 PSI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So PSC sells one. He's like, basically we just redesigned it and made it a little cheaper. Perfect. So yeah, it was like 50 or 60 bucks.
And you got that from Jake also?
So I got that when I was ordering that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice little setup.
Yeah. What else did you get? All of the things.
Got my drive shafts finally. I got the mid shafts are done. And in the truck.
Measured?
They're done.
Yeah, but you measured the new shafts.
Oh, yeah. So I got those done. I got the carrier bearings mounted and I need to finish weld everything. Then I was able to flex my shit out and get my shafts ordered. So I got those ordered. He got those. I think he said they were going to be done Friday and ship out either late Friday or first thing Monday. So
sweet.
Yeah. Those are going to come out nice. We were able to do, because I think the front has like 5.5 inches of slip and the rear has it's just over 3.
You can do like fun painting things. You're just going to paint orange.
Just paint them.
Orange?
Probably not.
Black?
Probably.
Yay.
Yeah. What
Black.
do you do?
I mean orange.
Might paint them orange.
Paint them orange and put a TOP sticker on it.
I can do that.
Nice.
All the monies. Painting dollar signs on them, but I'm out of dollar signs to paint.
Oh. I'm so broke I can't even paint dollar signs.
Paint them dollar signs with spray paint.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So they're done.
There's got to be a fun thing to do with the drive shaft. We can do something fun.
Barber pole it.
Yeah.
Like barber poles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that screams mud truck.
Well, it does have dual flag mounts on the back of it.
Monster
Look
truck.
back to the 90s and see what they did with their drive shafts.
They painted barber poles on them.
Barber pole.
Let's see. What else? Oh, so that's done.
Mm-hmm.
I wrapped my headers this week. Actually, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked.
Where are the headers at?
They're in the living room.
Okay, I saw them sitting on the floor. I didn't pay
Have
attention.
you ever wrapped headers?
Did you water it down first?
Nope.
Does it not say to wet it down?
Not. So these are titanium
Material
wrap.
mesh.
The one or the fiberglass is what you have to get wet first. Okay. This
the wet one's like turned back into concrete.
So this stuff, I've never wrapped headers before, and it fucking sucked.
That's fine.
I'm too OCD for it.
Oh yeah, you want it to be like perfectly gapped.
So it was bad.
And it's headers, so like it's not a thing.
No, it was not even.
And like, how do you go around the bends?
Very carefully.
Does it flex?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's got quite a bit of give to it.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. So it'll wrap tight around the corners and everything.
Yeah, nice. Just getting everything to lay real nice and flat, and it's a pain in the ass.
I mean,
it works. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 3 or 4 hours to do 2 headers.
That's understandable.
But
they look bad. If they look good, then that's good. Mm-hmm. I saw the exhaust that's still in the truck that you wrapped the up and over one.
That only took like 2 or 3 tries to get that done.
It looked really nice.
Yeah.
And then you have to do the zip strap at the end, the steel cable tie.
They had only came with like 8 of them. And I was like, I put an extra couple on there. So I ordered some off of Amazon. They'll be here, I think, tomorrow. What
are the name of those? You post them on Instagram. The little covers that go on your band clamps.
Oh, I actually
hose clamps.
That's this whole, look at that. This whole section is all info on that.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, we'll get to that.
So, you want to talk about that's all I got.
Stick around and we'll get to the cool little tabby covers for your hose clamps. I thought
that was a neat little tech section for you.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a little bit. As my main content is completely full of blanks. But we didn't talk about last week something so exciting that I was building up to for like many weeks coming.
Drum roll.
We had Wolfie on here.
Yep.
So I didn't get an opportunity to talk about my new computer.
Your computing device.
Let me tell you this much right now. If and when you go to 3 screens, you will never want to go back.
Well, I'd imagine so. It's like
I have the 32-inch monitor in the center. When I drag something off the 32 down to the 24,
which is still ridiculous.
Not small.
Yep. You're like,
why can't I read that?
It's so tiny. Your eyes are fucked now until the end of time.
I can't read it. It's so small.
Yeah.
But having the ability, and then I like in Premiere Pro doing the video editing, I can you pull it up and you go into your like editing section, and you have all these different boxes in there that you like your added your clips here, like your video clips that you're importing are here in this box, and then up top you have like you're watching the video as it like plays through your like thing down the bottom, and so I have all these little boxes or whatever. So I was like, I wonder. And so I took this box and just clicked it and grabbed it and just pulled it off screen. So like I have the 32-inch monitor, and I took my import photos and pulled those off and threw those on the 24 to the left. And then I grabbed the video as it like the playing video and threw it to the 24 on the right. So now I have like a 24-inch screen that's like full size playing the video as I'm like watching it. And then I have like all my editing tools are in the center. I was like, that's dope. Yep, exactly. It's like,
so it's so wonderful. Money well spent.
Yeah, money well spent.
So far. Yeah,
it's a budget
my ass.
No, it is. No, seriously though. Like seriously, it's a bad machine, but it's when you look in like when you get into the realm of
computerdom,
building your own computer, it is a budget rig. Like I know that sounds crazy at $2,000.
Yeah,
but still.
Yeah, I'm over here like, nope.
Yeah, no, it's So like, come to find out after like doing my research, like I just told Adam, build me a computer. Here's what I want. Here's what I need to do. He's like, all right, cool. And so his thing behind it was like, I know you're not trying to spend
thousands,
crazy money. He's like, but I'm going to build you the best bang for your buck. I'm going to get you the parts that are going to give you the best possible bang.
So it's a good value.
And it's a value build. Yeah.
It's
the best bang for your buck. And so that's what we did. So we did an i5 processor, which is not like top of the line, but it's a 10th gen. So like the specs are real high on it. And so it's a brand new one. It just came out a month ago. And then I did 32 gigs of match RAM. So it's got all of the RAMs.
all of the RAM.
It doesn't have all the RAMs. I could have done 64, but I didn't because I didn't want to spend. It would have been more than twice the money. So you're right.
Because I'm over here like, yep, it turns on, it does computing things, but I'm also not trying to edit videos. So
I didn't know shit about computers until I started building this.
That's how it works.
Like he sent me the parts list. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then after like I went down the rabbit hole on YouTube of watching people build computers, I was like, oh my God, there's so much wonderfulness in here. This is
insane.
I see why people get addicted to this.
Oh, it's just like anything. You want to build it bigger, faster, stronger, louder.
Louder. No, faster. Not louder, quieter.
Well, computers, yeah, you don't need that loud.
It has a setting on it. It's like a performance. So like on the graphics card, there's a switch that you can switch it from silent mode to performance. And he's like, I just turned it on performance left of there. He's like, if it's too loud, you can switch it back. And it's got 3 fans on the front of it. And I never hear the thing running. Like my laptop was 5 times louder than what this.
So what do you have to do to get the fans to run?
They just run all the time.
Oh, so it's not like you haven't used it.
They're just in coast. They're just in coast mode. So I have a fan controller that's installed on it. It's an Asus. I think it's an Asus fan controller. But anyway, it's a fan controller that's installed that you can go in and like manually turn stuff up. And I turned them in like turbo, and there's like, woo, like that's turbo.
So it's not like a welder fan where like you start getting into the duty cycle and that fucker's like, like holy shit.
Maybe, but I don't know. But it's got, like I said, it's got 3 4-inch fans on the front of it. I think I sent you a picture of 4 or 5-inch fans on the front of it. So they're good size.
So they get down. So it's ready for work then.
Oh, it's definitely that. It's got 3 fans there, 3 fans across the bottom of the graphics card, and then it's got one like 2.5 or 3-inch fan on top of the processor.
Jesus.
So like it's not like dumb amount of fans. I've seen computers that guys build that have like 9 or 10 fans in them.
Like a liquid cooling system.
The case is made to have 2 more fans across the top.
Good Lord.
And another fan at least one more fan across the back, on the back of the computer. But the side of it has a glass case. If you guys are on the Trail Rider page, you've seen this thing already. But I'll tell you what, I was exporting the video, which if you remember, that took like 38 hours before.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I was exporting the video and playing SnowRunner at the same time.
It's impressive. It's called multitasking for the W.
Like, well, I don't really want to wait here for an hour. It took 1 hour and 12 minutes to export the video in 1080p.
38.
Instead of a little over 24 hours in 720p. Yep.
That's insane.
That's the difference.
Absolutely.
So what's that mean? It's 24 times faster?
Yeah.
At least.
At least that much.
And it was in coast. Here's the thing that blows my mind. It's in coast. It's just
not
coasting.
Even like working its ass off.
That's what I mean. Like if it ramped up to full 100%, like if it ramped up to 80% drive and just stayed there while exporting,
that'd be cool.
It'd be done in 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 5
minutes. Oh, it'd be done fast. But it doesn't. Huh? It just goes into coast mode and just rolling.
Just does its thing.
It was literally in coast mode. It was running at 20%, I think.
That's nuts.
Like, yeah, just coasting. No big deal. So
I really would like a fast computer, but God, it's just all the money.
Costs less than drive shafts.
That is unfortunately a fact.
I don't think you need to spend that kind of money to get a relevant computer.
Something legit.
Something that'll do everything you want to do. Like, if you're not going to edit videos and you're not going to game hard, like, you just don't need it. But then the question is, do you need a tower or do you want a laptop?
That's my problem. I don't know. I have no desire to do any video
do you
editing.
Want an Apple?
Nope. Well, I
don't want
to say no, but
what do they call them? MacBooks?
I think so.
Is that the laptop version?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I was fucking with one at Best Buy a while ago.
I feel like you have, like, because you have an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
And so you probably have a cloud account or some shit.
Got all the stuff.
Yeah, like at that point, you have all the i stuff.
Might as well.
I feel like a computer is just a match set. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't buy all Chevy stuff and then go get a Ford transmission, or go.
Some weird people probably do.
I mean, somebody has done it. Like, it can be done, but like normally, like, you don't go build an entire Chevy build and then be like, yeah, it's got a turbo 400 and 205 transfer case and Chevy axles and it's a S10. but I want to put a Coyote motor in it.
Some people do put Ford engines in buggies.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
It's not a great thing.
It's not a great thing. They catch on fire. I've heard stories.
What had happened was
we're poking at some past guests,
some Ford people, Ford owners. They make a nice fucking truck, though.
They do make a nice truck.
Their trucks are nice.
They make a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah,
like the Mustang's not a bad looking car.
No, I was actually following a Camaro. Doesn't fit the Ford topic, but I was following a Camaro yesterday, and I was like, oh man, I need a fast car.
I feel that way every time I'm behind a Challenger.
Yep. I was like, I need a fast car.
Every time I see a Challenger out about, I'm like, God, I want one.
My truck's not fast enough.
No, understandably.
I need a race car.
So what do you think about the 3.0 EcoBoost Rams?
I don't know. I have zero experience with them.
You should buy one so you can check it out for me.
The EcoBoost F-150s.
Garbage.
I would not. I would take one if you gave it to me.
Yes, that's about it.
And that's it. Because that's what we buy. We buy Fords at work.
Really?
Yep.
What happened to the Ram thing? You had a lot of Rams there for a while.
Yeah. When Ford went through their 6.0 nose. They company-wide went, fuck you. We're going to go buy Rams. And
then somehow Ford got back in the door.
Honestly, I think Ford doubled down their fleet side of their business.
Yes, they did. And
because their fleet side is impressive as far as from the service side. Now, every dealer has their issues and shit like ours does too, but they have their own entrance for fleet. They have their own fleet department. I don't have to deal with the front dealership. Oh, really? Like service department, I deal with the fleet guy. There's a fleet service manager. Like it's literally its own entity for fleet guys. Because
I like that.
I'll be honest, when my shit's broke and I call you because I need it fixed, there's a whole different level of a truck that is making me money than a truck that's taking me to work into the grocery store.
Yep.
So I need someone that can understand that, like, dude, I'm going to pay this guy to stand at my shop. Or I'm going to pay him to be in that truck making me money. I need the truck. It's a whole different thing.
Right.
So I think Ford doubled down on their fleet service across the country, to be honest. And that's why corporate wide, they went back to Fords because now all our new service trucks, all our new sales trucks, everything is all back to Ford.
I'll be darned.
So, but that being said, we've got... we had two F-150s. They were 2018s, maybe 2018, 2019s, whatever. Both had cylinder heads replaced within, 30,000-40,000 miles of being new, which is impressive. Like they were knocking, they were smoking. It was bad. And they just dropped them off. And they're like, yep. New cylinder heads. And I'm like, the fuck did you just say? Like, dude, this thing's got less than 40,000 miles and you telling me it needs cylinder heads? Like,
get the fuck out
of here.
Dude,
if that was my truck, holy fuck. Oh, could you imagine spending, I don't even know what a half-ton, crew cab, half-ton four-wheel drive truck costs, but
50 grand.
Dude, your shit has less than 40,000 miles. Granted, it's all covered in warranty. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, your engine's fucked.
This is on the Ford?
Yeah, on the half tons.
Wow.
Both
on the Eco?
Yep, on the EcoBoost.
Wow.
And it's not the only ones I've heard of that have that problem.
I feel like they had talked up so much for getting good fuel mileage and all this other stuff.
That's the problem.
They don't. Yeah. And I don't know if maybe it's just like you need to have it on the highway to get this to achieve this.
Because we've got two, and with the EcoBoost, one lives 5 minutes from the shop, and one lives like 45 minutes from the shop.
Both get the same fuel mileage.
They both get the same shit mileage. Doesn't matter but hindsight, the things are a blast to drive. They'll break fucking tires loose going from second to third on dry pavement. I mean, they get fucking down.
Really?
Comfortable interior.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Yeah.
But like, you're going to need cylinder heads every 30,000.
If you had to choose between the interiors, new Ram versus new Ford.
New Ford.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
The Rams are nice, but the new Fords are nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If I had to go buy a new truck right now, it'd be a 450 or a 550
that's a
Ford.
Big fucking truck.
Yeah. Because the price difference between a 1 ton and the fucking, I don't even know what is a 5,500, like a 1.5 ton, 1 3/4 ton.
Big.
Like biggin.
Yeah.
The price difference fucking is like meh.
Yeah. negligible.
Yeah.
For the difference, really.
Yep.
Same motor and trans and all that shit,
They just
right?
look cooler.
Bigger. Yeah.
Because they get that wide front axle.
10
and it's like,
lugs.
oh,
Is it 10 lug? I think the 550s are 10 lug.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It looks
because
cooler.
GVRW.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, the tags on a C plate are just as expensive as probably a whatever the fuck that is. Is it E?
D? Oh, I don't know. I want
to say my 5500 service truck was an H plate.
Oh, okay. It could be.
But at that point, what's another couple $100 a year, right?
Yeah, right.
Fucking thing looks cool.
60 grand in the truck or 70 grand in the truck. Fuck it.
Yep.
$200 ain't shit.
Yep.
I was literally doing the math last night. Just kind of, I don't know. I'm back and forth on this whole truck deal. I do think so. Last weekend we had the truck show here in town locally. Yep. The large car shootout semi show, and I polished it all weekend. And one of the other guys that polishes locally, was there with his truck. He's got a brand new 2020 AT4 Duramax.
Yep.
They're
gorgeous looking truck.
Oh God.
Yep.
And it's got he put some aftermarket wheels on it. They're like chrome centers and black lips.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just sharp looking. If it had white letters on it,
What color was the truck?
White.
Of
course.
Wow. See, my problem is I really like black trucks.
I really like white trucks.
And my detailer owns a black AT4.
Oh.
God, it's gorgeous.
More gorgeouser than yours?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Especially when I got to park mine next to it.
And it's shorter.
And it's like, oh, look at that. God, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty. This is a really nice truck. And I was like, my God, how?
Yeah.
Like $75,000 truck?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. So the AT4, is it loaded like a Denali?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. So
except it's lifted.
Yeah, it's the off-road Denali, essentially.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that's a fucked up thing because even leveled, his was still just a little bit taller than mine.
Yeah. And the AT4, do they make an AT4 in the GMC?
I don't believe so. I think that's just a GM option or a Chevy option. Yeah. Because the GMC is the Denali. Yeah.
And they don't have a lifted because GMC is more like class.
They're refined. We don't do that lifted mud truck shit.
So he had this AT4 Duramax, and I was like, man, and then he's got this good size trailer. I don't know what size the trailer is. It might be 18 or 20 foot long. And but inside of it, he's got full-size toolbox, all of his jacks, all his buffers are hung on the wall. He's got full cabinetry up front, has a countertop up front, or a little mini fridge in it. I'm just like,
that's how you show up and make money right
this
there.
Would be this would be a nice setup. This is just nice. And so I was kind of looking back and forth, and I'm in his trailer, checking his shit out, and I'm over here, and then I go over and I have to drag my generator out of the back of my van. I'm like, this van is great up until this point right now. This is when the van does not shine. It's great that it's small and compact. You can take it anywhere. It's great for the little jobs, but for the big jobs, it would be kind of nice if I just had something. I don't know, something different.
But you just roll up with a trailer, and here you go.
I know, but then you have a trailer. Then you're tugging a trailer everywhere you go. So that's why I was asking about the EcoBoost Rams, because supposedly pulling a trailer, they're getting high teens fuel mileage. Like the guys I was talking to on the 4th Gen forum, or on the 4th Gen page on Facebook, they're getting high teens pulling trailers around.
But I mean, for what's in your trailer, it's not like you're hauling, heavy tongue weight or anything like that. That's what I mean. You wouldn't need it's not. You're not pulling a double stacker trailer or some shit.
But I think a half ton gasser, Hemi would do it. It would just get 10 to 12 miles a gallon.
That's fine.
Ugh.
It's not like you'd tow all that time.
I tow quite a bit. And then if you do mobile, if all your mobile shit's in your trailer goes with you everywhere you go. So now you're tugging a trailer. I don't know. I'm on the fence either way. But I did think about if I got rid of the van and I moved over to a trailer setup, that then I'd have this. I would buy a crew cab short bed Ram.
Yep.
And it would be my work truck. And then if I wanted to tow somewhere, I have a newer
tow rig.
Still have the crew cab, do the LS swap, do all that, be able to use it when I want to, and then have a newer tow rig that's also a write-off.
Yep.
I'm on the fence.
If
I find one that I like, I'll do it. So
buy a big toter.
So in this looking around at shit, I'm like, if you're going to spend $23,000 for an EcoBoost Ram, or an EcoDiesel, EcoDiesel, that's what they call it. This is Ram's thing. If you're going to spend $23,000 for an EcoDiesel Ram that has some of your options, do you just bite the bullet and go up in price a little bit to like the $30,000 range, spend an extra $7,000 over 5 years, and
get a 3/4 ton.
Just get a fucking Cummins.
I mean, I would. Cummins has been around for how long?
Lifetime. Yep. And if you're buying a 14 or newer, you're getting a 6.7.
Yep.
So
that's what I would do. I would buy a
and you can get all your options
over that little eco diesel.
Some guys are saying the Cummins are getting good, like pretty damn good numbers. And then you have all the fucking nuts. So like, who cares if you're pulling a full size trailer? It's built for that.
Yeah.
But to get into my price range, I got to be up knocking on 100,000, between 80 and 100,000 miles to get to my affordability. Think it's good?
Yep.
What about the transmission?
Send it.
Love it.
Yep.
Huh.
I don't know. Well, I look at it as it's 100,000 miles. A fucking truck will run 200,000-300,000.
Right. And somewhere in there, you'll just have a transmission rebuilt.
Yep.
Start saving for it.
Yep. I mean,
we're talking
as
about
shitty as it is.
Right.
Yep. It's a couple $1,000 for a trans rebuild.
We're talking about a $500 to $550 a month payment.
Yeah. Yeah, I pay, I don't know, over that right now.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
But
you bought a nice truck.
I live the life.
I know.
Because here's the problem. Everything's fucking expensive. So get what you want and just fucking just be done with it. Like,
just make it work.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I could get a less option. Why? The other truck has literally the only thing that truck doesn't have that I would want to be a fucking diesel. And do I need it? No. So
no, because that 5.3 or no 6.0?
5.3
truck.
I got tired of looking for a fucking.
But you wouldn't know the difference.
6 liter.
You'd never know the difference.
No, you really wouldn't.
Except when you go to the fuel pump.
A little bit of torque.
Yeah, but you wouldn't notice.
But I don't think you're going to.
The stall converter's too high.
Well, the problem is I have towed. Let's see. I think that thing's rated for like 10 something. I've towed more than that with it.
Have you?
Yeah.
What'd you tow?
It was a skid steer on a fucking equipment trailer.
Oh, God. 14,000
The brakes
pounds.
weren't happy.
Bet not.
Because there were surge brakes on the trailer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. But yeah, no, it did it fine. The only problem was stopping. Obviously.
Yeah.
But
makes
like
sense, though.
if I had my trailer, which is like 20, I think it's like 23 or 2,400 pounds with brakes.
Trailer's that heavy.
It's not that for an 18-foot steel deck trailer.
That seems pretty stout.
No.
Yeah.
You don't even know it's back there.
Yeah. Right.
Like with my buggy when I brought it home from the chassis shop, granted it wasn't fully decked out.
How much weight do you think you're going to add to it now?
I don't know what that
Another couple thousand. Because it didn't have the 40. Or no, it did have the 43s.
I had everything. 43s with wheels, 14 bolt engines.
So the only thing you've put on since then is
Atlas.
All the accoutrements.
And all the stuff.
The Atlas doesn't weigh shit.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's about the wiring.
Maybe 1,000 pounds total with winches and...
No, because I had one winch on it. So
and you got rid of that heavy ass cable, so that's the weight of
the weight of the winch.
That's the weight of a new winch.
Yeah. I don't honestly know how much that thing should weigh. I have that's one thing I can't guesstimate.
You just put it on a diet today.
I did.
Yeah.
So
how far are we into this shit show?
About 48 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
But I like, how much do you think that thing weighs? I have no idea where to guess that.
It's hard because the truss is in tons.
Yeah.
But then it's tube chassis. I'm going to guess 4,800.
So I don't even know if that.
I have no idea.
I don't even know.
I can't even, realistically, can't even give you an honestly good guess because there's so many things chopped up and taken into the range. But and you put it on one piece at a time. You're like, one piece of tube at a time. Like, oh, this doesn't weigh that much. And the sheet metal floors, you're like, oh, it's just sheet metal. It's real thin. But you add all that shit, you're like, oh, fuck.
So I don't know. I'm going to get it weighed once I get done.
You get it done, we'll swing out to St. Joe real quick and load it and swing it over there to, we'll just take it to the shop, unload it, and drive it down there to the grain elevator.
Last time I just went out here to the one outside of town. I just rode by one Leverett.
Where? On Leverett?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right here at Premier?
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
I just went there on one day and I was coming home.
With the trailer on?
Yeah. Well, no, I was just coming home from work.
Mm-hmm.
And I swung in there and was like, hey, I got a fucking off-road truck I'd really like to weigh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I go grab it and do that? He's like, no, that's fine. As long as you just, if a truck comes in or something, just get the fuck out of the way kind of a thing. Just don't hold anybody up. I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem. So I pulled in, parked behind the scale house, unloaded it, drove it off the trailer, drove it over there, pulled it up on the scale, got the beep, pulled it back on the trailer, and I go back in to get the weight.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, well, I'm pissed now. And I'm like, what? nobody came through. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And he's like, well, if I'd have known that was what you were unloading, I would have came over there and at least got a ride around the parking lot in it. And I was like, oh, my bad.
Was this back when it was on Springs?
That was a Toyota.
Oh, it was a Toyota. Okay.
Yeah, the Toyota Truggy.
Nice. I wonder who that was.
I don't remember who or what it weighed.
You don't remember what it weighed? Really?
No, it was just I was just right around 4, I think. It was like 4,200, 4,300 pounds.
I don't think you should be that tons in 43.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 48.
I don't know.
I'm just ballparking. Maybe.
I have honestly I don't even know how you would. I don't know. Somebody can probably figure.
Oh hell yeah! Somebody get real close.
But I personally not for
me.
Take
it to the scale, find out. Yep. We'll know for sure then. Get all your stuff in there. Did you do your ammo can thing?
No.
Did you come up with a thing for that?
Let me write that down because I actually forgot about that.
Well, Nick has all those ammo cans for sale. He said like $100 for the lot. I think.
I have one. That's about all I need.
I know, but I could use a couple too. I just didn't know if you wanted some.
I don't know. I honest to God completely forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why don't we discussed it at one point? So Ian was wanting to do an ammo can behind the seat to put like all his valuables in. So then once you like...
I need a small ammo can.
Yeah, a small ammo can for all your valuables. Yeah. Well, you put your phone, the wife's purse, the way you were talking about doing it, lining it with the...
Like a foam or something, yeah.
Lining it with that stuff, like... It's a good idea.
Oh.
Like I'm thinking like I should do that myself.
Yep. Well, I wanted a glove box and I bought one off Amazon for a boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It just didn't look clean going in the dash because the angle of the dash, it would stick below and it looked like shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but I really want somewhere to throw my phone, my wallet, keys.
Should have just used the door and made your own cubby box in there.
Well,
sheet metal cubby box.
You could buy those doors.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking expensive, like a flush mount door for a boat. But then
your rider handles in the way, right?
Well, that's what I mean.
Like, or is it underneath?
No, it's underneath, but it'd be right. I might put the like USB chargers and shit right there.
Right.
So I like nothing looked clean enough. And I'm just like, ugh.
But here's the thing with the ammo can,
you just mount it back behind the seats.
Well, but the thing is like the ammo can, aren't they sealed?
Yeah. It's an O-ring seal on the top.
It's an O-ring seal. So like literally once you put all your stuff in there, if you're chest deep in water,
your wallet is
all your
dry.
Shit's good. You weld a couple tabs to the outside of the box.
Yep.
Bolt it to the floor.
Just bolt it down to the floor.
Bolt it on the floor, and then like all your stuff in there is good, safe. Your phone is. You should probably put it in airplane mode because it's probably gonna be upset about trying to find signal. Yeah. But outside of that, oh god, how trick would you be? Hang with me.
Follow me along here, folks.
How trick would you be if you drilled a hole in the ammo can, put like a sealed grommet there, and put like a charger through the ammo can?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like you throw your phone in there, you throw it on the charger, throw it in the box, shut the lid.
Would be dope.
It's already charging. It'd be dope until it overcharged and burned everything up.
Or you did some like wireless charging.
Ooh.
Somebody smarter than me could figure that out.
You put I don't know how close it'd have to be because it has to go through the can. Or if you put the wireless
charger in the bottom of it and then just throw it in there. I don't know.
Don't do it. And the reason I say don't do it is because I was just saying like, what if it's in there and catches on fire? Like, you'll never know.
Self-contained fire until you need to make a phone call.
A self-contained fire until you realize you left your purse and your wallet in there. And like everything went up. Like, oh, God, I had $400 in cash in there.
It's all good.
So I lost $1,000 phone, $400 in cash, a $30 wallet.
All because wireless charging. It's
because I wanted my phone to be charged when it came back out. I
just didn't want a dead battery. I'd completely forgotten about that.
I like your cigarette or your 12-volt plug and your USBs that are mounted.
Got to charge the phones.
Those are pretty rad.
And the GoPros.
I want to do something like that in low-key.
Those things are actually pretty cheap on the old interwebs to purchase, which is nice. But
yep, that they are. What you got?
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
I need to weigh
springs.
that,
so we talked about Chris sending me some springs for low-key.
Yep.
And then being the wrong length. And then he was calling Rusty's to see if he could get like a shop deal through Rusty's because we kind of came up to the conclusion that this project's just going to be easier if I reorder Rusty's springs for this go around.
Yep.
They're 3.25, I think, free shipping maybe from Rusty's. I'm going to call them Monday. I'm going to call them yesterday.
And order them?
And I think order them, yeah.
Nice.
Put in some more work this weekend. Get all that done. Hopefully get a little extra monies coming in, and then I can do that. Get the springs ordered, because really that's one of the things that's holding me up. I got to get with Mike and see if I can get him to come over even with the Rona and try to get the gears put in. installed. That's the thing. Get the Dana 44 set up, get the 9-inch set up. Like, that's it. You just start throwing shit back together. And then the biggest thing from there is getting the upper link, like the link bars made. Like, that's not even a week project. You could damn near order them done.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you going to order those, or are you going to...
I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Was going to have Josh build aluminum ones, but obviously we're talking last week. He's only got 2-inch through hole, which is fine. And this phase of the build doesn't necessarily need aluminum links. It would be nice, but like, do I really need it? No. You and I need to discuss a weekend when we're going down to Nashville.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. I was talking to Pat about that, actually.
We need to see Big Sticky.
And I was like, my brain, like August 10th,
once we get past
doesn't exist.
So I had the next week marked off because Holly was going to be here for Badlands, and they canceled that.
Yep.
So that week just opened up. I don't think I'm going to go to Wisconsin for the Waupun show. I just don't think that that's going to be my cards with Jess and Owen. So
this is next week, as in like this week this podcast airs, or the week following that?
The week following. So like, next week, the week following. So like the week after RC Fest. So after this weekend, that following week, the 12th through the whatever 14th.
Yep.
That was going to be, I was going to try to get over there to the Badlands and do that. But since she's not going to be there, obviously no reason to get in a big rush to go over there. So instead, maybe Saturday we can go. Wait a minute. Did I schedule my massage for that Saturday? Like a retard? No, it's next Saturday. Whew, close.
Saved
the
it.
15th, Saturday, August 15th. Do you think we could run down there?
Maybe.
I'm gonna put it right here on the calendar.
Let's
cancel the Great American Crawl because you guys aren't coming. I hope somebody that is part of that event listens to this podcast. I try to post it in their group all the time, but they deny me a lot.
They don't like you.
Yeah, well,
that's why they canceled it.
But I had Holly on. We had her on the show. Like,
she was
quit denying me advertising.
I need the rights.
Right. Speaking
of events, RC Fest is 1 week.
No, RC Fest is 4 days away.
Podcast time. This is 4 days.
So it's Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yes.
Not Friday.
The 8th and the 9th.
The 8th and the 9th. I have it in here in my thing.
August 8th and 9th, RC Fest, the Decade of Destruction in Tolono, Illinois. It's free to get in. I don't know how much more I need to tell anybody other than it's free to get in. So just show the fuck up.
Okay, I have it in my calendar. August 15th, Nashville for Foodies. Go see Pork Chop.
So.
Yes, sir.
It's free to get into RC Fest.
That's a good deal. Yeah, and that's awesome.
I don't know what else.
Your
kid.
Get your shitbox RCs out of the fucking tote in the garage where you know you left it 2 years ago. Get on Amazon right now because you have 4 days. Order a new set of lipos because yours are puffed.
Yeah, your lipos are fucked. So here's what blows my mind about this event. So he keeps posting all these pictures. Adam does, about all the giveaways and stuff like that that everyone has sent in for this event, because it's all for Community Blood Service Illinois. It's all a charity event. Like, that's why it's all free to enter. Blah 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 blah. They give out trophies. They got some badass trophies. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you sign up to give blood?
No,
fucker.
Shut up. I don't like needles. It's not exciting.
You bitch.
Yes. I don't do needles. So
I don't do needles.
I was trying to look up this post real fast.
Yes, sir. From one of the events, like one of the deals or one of the giveaways?
One of the giveaways. All right, here we go.
Giveaway. You're still looking.
So I want to give you an accurate number. They've got Robbie Gordon is doing some like awesome stuff with RC stuff and his trophy trucks now with Speed RC. And they literally sent 6 trucks, like 6 of them.
Oh, really?
To give away.
Oh, that's awesome.
6 of them. 6. Not 1 or 2. 6.
6. It's going to be a good event. Didn't they have like a number of what they thought was going to show up?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I thought it was big. Like a couple thousand.
The ECX Brutus trucks. Have you seen those?
The Brutus?
They're like a 10 scale monster truck. They've got a couple of those that they're going to. I don't know.
Let me see it.
I'm pretty sure it might be a Red Cat.
No, it's ECX.
But
Brutus.
It's like
it used to be a Ruckus.
Yeah, it's like a 10 scale monster truck.
Oh, it is.
Is
it IFS up front?
That I would doubt. That seems like too wild. They've got a handful of those that you can drive this shit out of on the monster truck course. Yeah,
that's gonna be rad.
I'll be there for a little while, beating the shit out of somebody else's junk because that seems like affordable. That's the thing is like there's so many there's so many giveaways happening at this event that like how could you not go at least try to win you something? Oh, yeah. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like,
because they send them, like, it's going to be dumb. There's going to be.
You got at least 6 trucks that you're giving away.
That's way more than that because they had all the other, everybody else was getting
into. Of the one brand.
That's one brand. Which brand was that?
That's Robbie Gordon's, like, Speed RC, like, trophy truck. And
then you have like Red Cat's getting in on I think they're getting on the giveaways, aren't they?
I believe so. I'm trying to roll back through here.
Go check out the page, RC Fest on Instagram.
The snow cone truck will be there.
Oh,
because that's where I'll be. I hope they park that next to our booth.
Ice.
Yeah. Because I'll be eating the shit out of some snow cones.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it blows my mind.
I got to register. I got to register for my appointment here.
Blood draw.
What do you think? 10 after 12?
Sounds like a good number.
Get that and then go get lunch.
My wife is donating blood. So
what time?
I don't know. She scheduled a time for herself. So
this is a terrible decision. I'm doing it right here on the podcast.
That's a stand-in for me. I got somebody else to donate blood for me.
I'm going to put you in there too.
RC four-wheel drive, all kinds of shit.
That's awesome. Wouldn't it be cool if
Horizon Hobby
wouldn't it be cool if RC Sparks was coming down here from
ECX
Canada?
Trucks away?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if he had RC Sparks coming down? That'd be rad.
Tires, wheels, bumpers. Dude, it's nuts. I don't know. Yeah, if you're remotely into RC and remotely into this drive, I know Rick from Crawler Offroad is coming. His hotel room is booked. He will be there repping because they're giving a bunch of stuff away too. They're giving some Crawler off-road ropes and winch lines and all that stuff. So he'll be there. We will be there. I don't know. We got some shirts and crap we threw in to give away too.
Oh yeah, we got all that already put in there.
So yeah, I don't know how you couldn't go. It's literally free. And the Dime Piece is going to make its debut there.
Dime Piece.
That's pretty much if you needed a new reason to go, like fucking A, right?
Like, oh, wait, the Dime Piece is going to be there?
Debut.
Low key is not going to be there.
Might be on PVC Springs due to
shipping.
UPS being a cocksucker again.
Somebody being something.
Dude, I don't get it. I just can't fucking win. So, check it out.
What is this?
Do you want to do our tech section?
Schedule reason.
Because I want to.
Promotional item. Radio, television. Respond to email.
Do they have podcasts?
Sign up table. Social media. Why are you donating? Because somebody conned me into it. It's my first time donating blood. Ugh. Normally, I only give blood when they need it for
Usually,
testing.
I don't give blood for anything, period, because I leak enough out. And seemingly, the blood maker is eventually going to run dry.
I don't think
so like, I can only
It's going to run dry when you're in a coffin, bud.
Well,
don't want to get that too early.
Yeah, you don't want to get there prematurely. That's a race you don't want to win right there. So let's talk about clamp aids.
Clampy. No, clamp aids.
Clamp aids.
Is that like fire aids?
Yes, just clamp aids.
Why is there so much aids on this?
Because we want to help everything. We want to aid you with your fire. We want to aid you with your clamps. I posted a picture on, I believe it was my Instagram here a while back. If you have not seen, did you schedule it?
I did it.
I'm proud of you because I bitched out.
I want to bitch out. I want to not do it, but right now I was thinking like, it's not that big a deal, so I'll do it now. And then the day I'll be like, no.
Dude, I cried like a bitch, and I got a steroid shot in the ass the other day for that poison ivy.
Oh, really? In the ass?
Yeah, well, yeah, you gotta put that in your muscle and all that.
Sucks.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Did it fucking clear it up?
No, I mean, it got better.
Working on it.
It's a lot better. But
that was not poison ivy.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck it was. Dude, I'm not getting another shot for it, I tell you that.
Really? Hurt that bad?
No, it was a bitch.
Hurt to sit?
Dude.
Did you buy you dinner?
No.
Is it a she?
Yeah.
Nice.
My wife did it.
Oh, God.
And she fucking smiled that she she wound up and swung that fucker in there. Like they do on TV. I might as well been. That fucking needle was the size of this ink pen.
You fucking girl.
You see on TV when they're like, give him the shot now. And then like,
yeah,
that's what she did. I swear to God, I wasn't looking because I had my face buried in the fucking carpet and chewing on a shirt. And I don't do needles, man. Fuck that. It hurt like a bitch. And she's like, it's what'd she say? It was the medicine that you felt the pain. I was like, no, that was there too. It was the needle going in and the needle coming back out that I don't know. I feel the medicine go in because you feel it and all that.
Like you're nervous about, like, you don't want to get a needle. You're like, oh, I don't like needles. But like in the garage,
like 4 foot long.
But you could damn near cut your finger off in the garage and then go wrap the fucker in toilet paper and some electrical tape. You're like, it'll be fine. You just keep working.
I would, yes.
Versus a fucking little bitty prick from a needle.
Was like that long.
Oh, God,
fuck, it was too.
3 inches my ass.
It's probably close to 4. Is that how you measure
everything?
Yeah, about yay big. However wide your fingers. Some bitch was fucking huge. Y'all have seen it. Yeah, I don't do it. Nope. Fuck that. If it come down to like getting shivved with a needle or dying, I'd consider dying at a brief moment. It's not good.
Give blood.
So, yeah, I'm glad you're doing it because fuck that. So these clamp aids.
I hope I don't forget.
I'm going to laugh when you forget. They'll come find you.
They'll call me. They have my number.
Oh, yeah. They will come find you.
Yeah, you here at RC Fest?
Yeah, get the fuck away from the snow cone trailer and get the fuck in here. Like, all right, here you can hold my snow cone.
We don't need all that sugar in there.
Yeah. So these clamp aids, what basically it is, I found these on Amazon, just like bullshitting around on Amazon one night.
Yep.
It's literally just a little rubber thingy.
It's like a condom.
Goes on the end of your
hose clamp condom.
Yeah, exactly.
It's wonderful.
They're quite nice because you cut the shit out of your arms on these hose clamps, and it looks nice. I got, hose clamps mounting my reservoirs for my shocks, and I think it looks real nice. It cleans them up.
Super nice.
Did you know you can get 7 different colors of them?
Wow. What is it, made by Crawler?
Shit, yeah. So you can get 7 colors, which is upsetting to me because I got black.
Looks fine.
Because it looks good, but you can get orange ones.
Yeah, but the oranges would have turned brown.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they didn't.
Like, it would have.
So I do know you can get red ones because I actually, like the day after I bought these, and I'm like, I've never seen these before. I was working on a big ass towable Cummins generator, and they had these they were little clamp aids. They had the brand on them on this factory on this whole fucking generator, and they were red. And I'm like, funny? Son of a bitch. I was like,
the whole time you just never noticed.
I just never noticed them until I found them on Amazon. Yeah. So you can get red, black, yellow, blue, gray, green, and orange.
How many people listen to this podcast and when we start shouting out shit like that, later in the day, their phone pulls up a thing for it?
If I just keep saying clamp aid,
I wonder.
It will happen.
Yeah.
Clamp aids. Amazon. Is that
I'm just curious. Like,
is Echo Amazon? Is it Echo?
Clamp aids.
Clamp aids. Black.
Hey, Google.
20-pack.
I hate that. Do you ever do the look?
Phone my God, your phone just started. Google clamp aid. Oh, it just bought them. Oh God, it bought the 1,000-pack.
It was still $5.99.
Yeah. So speaking of that, you can buy a pack of 20.
Yeah.
They only offer these in 3 ways, which I was on their website. I was like, that's kind of interesting. They sell in 3 ways. You buy a pack of 20 for $5.98.
Oh my God.
On Amazon or eBay.
Yep.
Shipped. You buy a display tub of 1,000.
Display tub.
It's like a candy, like the plastic candy tub that you would put on like your desk. They sell them in those.
Jesus.
And for that in quantity of 1,000, or they sell them in a bulk bag of 1,000.
How much for the display tub?
I didn't look.
Oh, okay.
Because who the fuck needs 1,000 hose clamp ends? Like, God damn
Manufacturing.
Yeah. So you buy 20. Yeah, because I use like 8, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with the rest of these. 1,000.
Hang on to them for when they tear.
God. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
They're good up to 266 degrees Fahrenheit. They've got 3 different sizes. They've got a 1/4 to 9/16 size. They got a 5/16 size, and then they do a 1/4-inch diameter bolt for the T-clamps. So the nice, like,
1/4-inch diameter bolt?
You've seen the, like, T-clamp style hose clamp?
You twist them?
No, the ones with like it's a T with a nut, then you're like a 1/4-inch bolt. It's like a really nice hose clamp. Instead of the worm drive hose clamp, it's like the band style with the bolt, and then it's like a 1/4-inch bolt.
Gotcha.
Then they make like it's like a round version of the
like the injector,
clamp aid that like
style.
Goes on there.
A little nipple.
Yeah, so it covers those too, which is nice.
They have all the things.
$5.98 for a pack of 20. So
That's a deal.
Get that shit. That's what I saw them on Amazon.
You got rogue ass hose clamps that have been cutting your arm for the last decade.
$6 and it will solve your problems. Like, that's how ignorantly dumb it is. Because I was buying hose clamps on Amazon to mount my shocks, and this is one of the like recommended products. I'm like, well, son of a bitch, that's cool. And it was like $5.98, which is perfect. If they had been like 9 something, I'd have been like, ooh, I don't know. Yeah, but for like $5 or $6, you're like, fuck yeah, that's kind of nifty. And then you don't realize how nice they are until you have them.
Yep.
So that's my technical product of the day for you.
I like it. What?
Yeah, I don't know what else I got.
Hold on. One of the guys on here, Brian Atkinson, said that Devin Kelly recommended this podcast in one of the groups in the Gearbox Manual Gearbox Preservation Society group.
That's a thing.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, why not? I suppose.
I asked him who the guy was that recommended it, and he said it Devin Kelly, and I responded with "fuck that guy."
Fuck him. Kelly Clean.
Kelly Clean X.
I need a clay bar and a detail on my pickup truck.
There you
go. Problem is, my local guy is going to give me a deal.
Is he?
On clay barring a truck.
But this truck?
Yeah.
That's just been ceramic coated?
Yep.
Why are you going to clay bar it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my God. Did you overspray it?
I didn't.
Who done it?
I don't know. Somehow there is some kind of oversprayish something on the like front end hood area of the truck.
That's some shit.
I've been like anal about painting stuff outside. Like I raptored in the driveway over here. I parked my truck between the two houses over here and the wind blows that way. Unless my luck is just fucked, which it is. So I don't know.
I'm going to search up something real quick on the group. Brian Atkinson, you are the one. Because nobody else in the Trail Rider group pays attention to the damn comments. Y'all just worried about posts because of what Ian said.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't even know you posted this, but yes.
So I posted up last week. So if I post up the like ad for the weekly podcast, I would recommend that you read the comment, because I'm going to immediately comment underneath. And then from time to time, I'm going to do a little like
freebie.
Yeah. I'm going to give something away for you guys going out and promoting the podcast. I promote the podcast. I know you see it on your other groups.
Let's give the Liberty away.
No.
Oh.
I fell in love with that fucking thing.
That'd be cool. It'd be cool. Like, show up at somebody's house, like, here you go. But no, seriously, you're going to take this with you?
Donut. I'll tell you what.
Please take this with you.
If ever my like page, if I ever did something like Whistling Diesel did, I would do the fuck yeah. I'd buy shit boxes every week.
Give a shit box of the week.
I would buy a shit box every week and do something to it. And like a month later, once I get done like doing all the things to it, like doing random ass shit, like I'd put a lift kit on it and a new set of wheels and tires. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Because if you're that fucking big, say you're taking in $20,000 a month.
Yep. How about we give a shit box away?
Here's the best part. I would like to do that. We're not to that point yet.
Maybe we could be.
I would like to get to that point. Like, just literally get on fucking Facebook, find a shit box, do some things to it,
and then just give it away.
And find somebody on here that, like, who needs a shit box? Like, give it away.
Dude,
give you a fucking Cherokee. Give you a fucking S10 that we decked out with some shit.
Write this down.
It's been a thought on my mind for a while. But anyway, if you're making $20,000 a month, or what, let's say he's only making 10, which he's making way more than fucking 10. Let's say you're only making 10. You have a following that's millions of people. You can literally get half of the people to like sponsor you all your parts. You could just build a rig every week or every month. You could build a rig and just give it away.
I don't think I can get one done every month is the problem.
Your job is literally to make videos
this is true.
And build people's shit boxes.
Okay.
But like at that point, like you got so much money, like I'm not even buying shit boxes. I'm buying a $3,000 XJ that's like rust free, and I'm gonna put a lift on it.
High quality shit.
Here's the best part: if you're doing one a month, you get to review a new product every month. Like this month, I put a rough country on it. It was okay. Let's try something different. Next week, put a zone on it. Yeah, it's okay. Let's try Rusty's. Yep, still whatever.
Yep.
You know, like, and you just keep like, because you're giving it away. Who's gonna complain? Like, oh, I got this XJ, but it has a Rusty's lift on it. Like, bro, it's free.
Yeah, shit was free. So thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Like, that'd be rad.
Maybe we'll do that like beginning of the year.
A shit box giveaway. Like the 1 year.
Yeah. Do like a video series about like go buy this shit box. Yep. Then we can go wheel it stock.
I don't know how to do video yet. Hey, if you're still hanging into this podcast at this point, go. No, don't go.
Don't go. Stay. Whoa. Turn that shit back on. I've already turned it off. So
if you're listening to this and you know anything about Premiere Pro and editing video, will you message me or call me or something? Because I want to fast track my learning in Premiere Pro so that I can start putting videos out. They don't have to be high quality. I just need to fast track the learning ability and getting shit dialed in so that it's easier to get uploaded to YouTube.
There's not like a webinar on YouTube.
Oh, fuck. There's tons of YouTube stuff on it. But like,
you need just a slam bam thank you, man.
I do, but
tutorial.
if I got somebody that already uses it on the daily, they can call me. I can throw my headset on. We can just bullshit about stuff and I can like be in there doing things and ask them questions.
Mm-hmm.
Way better.
Yep.
I know Mike used to use it, but now he uses something else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the reason. Oh, he had a couple paid jobs he was doing like video stuff for. Yep. And it like locked up and shut the program down mid-edit.
Oh, wow.
So he's like, after like the third time of that, I said, fuck this program.
Yep.
I was like, I could see that.
I could be, yeah.
His first word of advice to me was like, make sure you save it like often. I was like, okay, I will keep that in mind. We'll try to remember to do a save. I'll try to make that a habit. Like open the file, do a save file.
Yep.
And then just go through and just auto save it from time to time.
Oh, I forgot about an event. God, so many events. We went from like Corona to nothing to like now it seems like we're doing all kinds of events.
We got things going on. What do you got?
Also, August 8th.
Hooter Holler.
Hooter Holler.
Hooter.
It's supposed to be a pretty nice park. Hooter Holler.
Hooter Holler.
Shelby. Outlaw Off-Road Series.
Shelby will be there. And didn't Jake say he was going?
Jake. Oh, yes, Jake. I was thinking of a different Jake. I was thinking of Jake Berkey. I'm like, well, I don't know what kind of relationship you two have, but I don't know if he's like, are you going this weekend? Yeah, I was like, he didn't send me a text, so I don't know.
Pretty sure you're the one with the number too.
Yeah, so. I'm pretty sure Jake's going. Jake Terry said he was going. Yeah, check it out. I want to get some new people to these events because I went to one for the first time and was like, fuck yes. Mm-hmm. So we need to go. That's in, where the hell's that at? Grove, Missouri, which is apparently, I think somebody said it was like an hour or something like that away from Flat Nasty.
Okay.
Relative area.
Interesting. There's a lot of parks in that area.
Yeah.
Did you watch the 24 Hell and Back?
Nope, not yet.
Oh my God.
It's on the to-do list. If you don't know what we're talking about, look it the fuck up.
Flex Rocks and Rollovers on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Snapchat.
Across the board, it's Flex Rocks and Rollovers.
Yep.
I don't know about Snapchat.
I'm sure they have it.
He may.
Why would you?
Anyway, they just came out with part 1 of this year's 24 at Hell and Back, and that park that they're in, unfucking real.
Pat said he was building a limousine for it next year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Pat, you better get some bigger tires, bud.
Yep.
40-inch Pats ain't going to get you there.
Yep.
Not going to happen.
I haven't watched it. Is that like a no?
I was watching Matt Myrick trying to get through there.
Yep. No bueno.
He's in a 4-door JK on 40s.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's on 40s.
Mm-hmm.
I should give up, bud. Just like you're going to break something.
That's the goal.
Oh, it's bad.
Hardcore wheeling.
The rocks he's trying to get over are bigger than the Jeep.
That's for, yeah.
It's
yes.
Unreal.
That's what I need in my life.
It's 3,700 acres.
Where's this at?
In Oklahoma. I don't know where in Oklahoma. I don't remember the exact specs now, but either way, dude, it's insane.
I'm excited.
Looking at the trails, I'm just like, there's no way. Like, I would have to be on tons. There's no way I could go through the park. Like, not the trail they were on. I don't know what.
Glad you're seeing the light of tons.
Yeah, I think the Liberté.
Liberton.
Oh my God.
Libertons. I just came up with that. Must have been good.
Tons of fun.
Tons of liberty.
Tons of liberty.
That's like
tons of fun.
It oozes America.
Is that like the
on tons?
Mega Donut.
Megadon.
Megadon.
You could put Megadon. Could you fit that on a license plate?
Megalodon?
No, not Megalodon. Megadon for Megadonut.
Megadonut.
That's your license plate. Megadon.
Megadon. You could not. You could. Yes, it would go on a license plate. All is one word.
Done.
Megadon.
Get that shit reserved. I did that before.
I'm thinking LS swap.
The Liberty?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
if you can do tons.
Can we shut this down and just go start on it right now?
Yeah. If you
my
got
batteries
the
for the
parts.
Sawzall are charged AF.
Cut the real fall, swap in an LS, and start putting brackets on there and start reinforcing the frame for tons.
Yep.
It would be a party.
Fuck yeah, it would be.
Dude.
We need some.
But you know what? We can't do that. We got to do a Hellcat swap.
Oh.
If we're going to do it right.
Well, damn. I don't know how to wire one of those.
Oh, all right. We'll do LS instead.
I can do the LS pretty easily. Dude, so speaking of LS swaps, now that you've already bought one.
Yes.
I had to do that. I had my misfire issue. I had 2 cylinders that were misfiring when I fired the shit.
Should we roll this into last call?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a beer going. Let me clean out my cup because you didn't bring me a cup.
Give me a marker. Last call. Okay. We're here. Are you going to chug that and drink it out of not a TOP glass?
Yep.
I have one up here.
I can't drink out of that one. That one's for sale.
That's the display.
That's the for sale display.
Yeah.
I feel like that one might actually be an extra $5 because it gets to sit on the shelf. It's not just in the box.
It'll retain the koozie. Okay.
I need people to buy. I don't know why people don't buy these pint glasses.
I don't know. They're crazy for not buying them. I don't know if I'm going to like this. I hope I do, but I can't promise you. Today we're going to drink another beer from Little Beaver Brewery in Bloomington, Illinois. And the name of the beer is pretty entertaining. It's called Tiger Rings. And it's got a beaver that looks like Joe Exotic.
Dude, the Little Beaver is so badass.
Like,
yeah.
I want to know who their graphics guy is.
Because they're fucking awesome. They're hired.
He does a good job. It's probably a Fiverr guy. So
the Little Beaver is too cool.
Yeah, the beaver. I will obviously if you're curious about this, the picture of this will be on the YouTube channel for the episode. So you can always go over there and watch it. If you guys haven't been watching the YouTube channel, I mean, it's literally just the audio, but there's a bunch of like pictures that scroll through. So it's different stuff. It's
we're getting closer to video.
We're getting closer to video, but I got to figure out how I'm going to pull that off.
We're working on it.
Yeah,
it's in progress, folks.
This is not my mop, so it's my mop light.
My mop light.
It's called Tiger Rings. It's a sour IPA with watermelon and milk sugar. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's beer. And it's
beer, it's cold, it's here, and pour the shit out of it.
It's live opening.
Live open.
And we've had our coffee. Now we should probably have some beer. I don't know, that makes no sense, but
America, we do what the fuck we want.
Do what the fuck I want.
I do what I want. I know my rights. A little stash beaver.
Oh, God, that's a lot.
That's like... You nailed it when you said just drink.
Just get that last little bit of water. I'm not going to put beer on your water. That's just rude. Party foul.
That little beaver does look like Joe Exotic, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what's supposed to be. That's why it's called Tiger Rings.
Oh my God.
I would not pick that up?
I would not have put that in the beer fridge if I'd have known that. But
really?
Didn't at all get that.
Oh God.
Did you need to shake that?
I guess so.
Just fucking send it. I'm just going to drink it.
Oh my God. I'll pour the rest. Oh God.
Oh God.
The bottom of the can is grody looking.
I wonder if
what the fuck? That's all the
sugar,
the milk sugars, and the watermelon puree.
Yeah,
settled. Okay,
so this is live.
That's what you need to know.
Fresh too. This was like
it settles out
a week ago.
So that's what you need to know is that if you get the Little Beaver Brewing Tiger Rings, you need to set the can on its side.
Give it a little
roll.
You
don't shake, but you set the can on its side and roll it. And that'll keep it from getting
what did we drank a beer here a while back that had pineapple chunks in it. Remember this? It was I want to say it was a triptych beer where they actually had pineapple
chunks.
Not like not like chunks, but like pieces.
Puree.
Yeah, but it was the same concept.
Remember that?
I want to say it was a triptych beer.
You'd have to scroll back through the episodes and figure out where we had a pineapple beer with puree in it. I mean, that's how they make them like that, but.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
Huh. It's sour.
I had no good things to hope for with that because I'm not a watermelon beer fan.
The watermelon hits.
Yeah, it's good,
it's
though.
there. Like you get that watermelon. If you like flavorful beers, this is a good beer. Like there's a reason they do good beers. Like Little Beaver kills it. This is definitely drinkable.
It doesn't play to my tasting, but it's not bad.
Yep. No, it's definitely not bad in flavor. It's good. But it has I like it. It's not, like I said, it's a hot beer. It's a hot day beer. Like if you're out of the party hanging out with somebody, hot day beer. Perfect. But this is going to be just the right amount of pour for today.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's got a ton of flavor. Like a ton of flavor. And the milk sugars, dude, it's super sweet.
Yeah.
If you like beer, don't buy this. If you like beer flavored beer, this is not for you.
The problem is there's just so many. That's why I love beer.
That's why you like craft beer.
Here, I'm going to go on a rant. And I'm going to piss off somebody. And guess what? Message me and we'll chat about it.
There you go.
I cannot stand, like, it pisses me off when somebody goes, I don't like craft beer. Fuck you.
That's not possible.
Because it's not possible.
Right.
This is like a goddamn fruit drink.
Exactly.
That, like, honestly, you could give this to a kid and they're probably not even going to get wasted.
Did you read the?
It doesn't have it
either
on there.
way.
It's not that strong.
It's one of those things where
all.
you could like hand it to somebody and they'd be like, I don't know what this is, but it's not bad. My cousin who does not drink beer would probably be, I don't know. Because see, people that don't drink beer, like then they drink this, they're like, it tastes like beer. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It doesn't taste like beer. I don't know.
All I'm saying,
I gave my cousin Jake grandma's fruit salad.
Yep.
Gave him a sip of that. He's like, tastes like beer. I was like,
my God.
Get the
what
fuck
does that even
here.
mean? Like, it tastes like beer. What the fuck does beer taste like? Because there's so many different types of beer that there is just no fucking way that you could not. Maybe you don't like dark beers. Maybe you don't like IPAs. Maybe you don't like whatever. There is you could tell me, no, I don't like stouts.
I just like Bud Light.
And we're not going to be friends because you don't like stouts. Sorry. It's my shit. So we're not friends. But I can respect the fact that you don't like stouts.
Yeah.
Maybe you like IPAs. But maybe you like this.
All right.
I don't like craft beer. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
that's
not even a valid statement because there's so many things that are
craft being a buzzword. I love when people get upset about it being like, oh, it's craft. I don't fucking remember. You know, like they just get all like just growing because it's craft.
Bud Light is craft beer.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was.
Yep.
You know, it's
just because it's mainstream shitty craft beer now, dude. They were going way off the handle when they came up with a Bud Light.
Oh God, yeah, probably somebody, but they did a good job advertising it. It's not a bad beer. It doesn't. My palate is fine with it. Like I'm fine to drink it. It just doesn't agree with me. I have some kind of reaction to something in it. But Bud Light, straight off the tap at the brewery, is fucking delicious. And like the other day, I had a Busch Light, which, like I said, as far as like mainstream lagers go, I'm just not a huge, I'm not huge on them wherever. But anyway, I had a 31 degree sitting in an ice chest, like an ice bath Busch the other day. Oh God, it went down like water. It was amazing. I tanked 2 of those and I tanked 2 tall boy Bud Lights. It was not awesome.
And the next day you're like, oh God.
I was thirsty. It was hot out. It's like, somebody give me a beer. I'm trying to get a beard here.
So I was very interested in while we were talking about this, like what the back in the day, like way OG beers were.
Okay, like back.
George Washington,
Coors Banquet,
who was known for like making beer and all this shit way the fuck back in the day.
1800s.
His like go-to beer that he would produce and all that was a porter. Which blows my mind.
I did not know that.
I would not have guessed that at all.
Can we get a George Washington porter?
There's a recipe out there called the Washington's Porter. That there's a couple breweries that actually make that apparently.
Seriously?
Yep.
Huh. That's rad.
But what's interesting to me is like
beer history. This is what last call should be.
Essentially, that is craft beer.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it was. Hold on. Let me Google what craft beer is, because
look at Tito's. Tito's is craft vodka.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
you know, like, yeah. So like, that's my argument too. Is like, oh, I don't like craft beer. No. You just don't like those other types of beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would say some people, you know, when they think of beer, they want a lager and they want a straight beer. Like that's what they want. They want a Budweiser, a Bud Light, Coors, you know,
which is fine.
Yeah,
those are just mainstream now, but back in the day they were craft beers. So like, don't say I don't like craft beer because you do.
Tried it. Like that's the thing. You have to try it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many. It's unreal. Like that's the same thing for me though. Like I didn't like beer and I switched over to wine, and you chuckle fucks got me on craft beer. I'm like, oh God, it's like soda. You can there's 8 billion combinations. new ones every week.
Well, that's why I don't get why people I don't like craft beer.
Some people aren't adventurous, like food-wise even.
Well, I mean that's
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like people say,
I'll give you that one.
I don't like this food. Like, have you tried it? No, but I know I won't like it. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another one I hate.
Didn't we have that with TD? TD was like,
yeah.
Bud Ice, Mr. Bud Ice or nothing.
The best part is he listens to this podcast, so he will Bud Light. Yeah. Bud Light. And now he's like full on craft beer. And I'm like, yes.
I told you.
Because like,
it's like you see the light. You like start drinking, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. What's this other one taste like? And try it. Like, oh, that's pretty good.
You
and
don't have to get wild with it. No. You could go, oh, I kind of like, this or whatever.
Beer. So much beer.
All right. Here is the definition.
I like that a lot of craft breweries still make a traditional lager.
Yep.
Like Triptych makes the pretty
There's
nice
a
little
thing
Saturday.
with that though. Like if you want to make a traditional lager, dude, that like my lager could be better than yours.
Yep.
But then two other people could think the exact opposite. So,
and I feel like Riggs, all their beer is very traditional and beery.
Yep.
Like their Hefeweizen and stuff like that.
They stay hardcore true to the root.
Very true to the root. Yep.
So here
is that's a craft beer.
A definition from the Brewers Association. A craft brewer has an annual production of 6 million barrels of beer or less.
Jesus.
And no more than 25% of the craft brewery is owned or controlled by an alcoholic beverage industry member that is not a craft brewer. So, technically speaking,
no more than 25% can be owned by
an alcoholic beverage industry member.
Okay.
So, basically, it has to be like a small business model. And you can't produce more than 6 million barrels of beer.
Jeez. Because otherwise Goose Island wouldn't be craft because they're owned by
whoever.
Bush.
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch.
InBev.
That's them.
But yeah.
Same company.
AB InBev. So 6 million barrels of beer.
That's a lot. How many cans are in a barrel? How many pints are in a barrel?
I am looking this information up as we speak.
Here. You guys' last call so much beer this week. I hope you enjoy.
It happens.
Yep.
Sometimes we give you all the tech
really
you don't
sorry
need
if you're on your way to work.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
You're not going to get to work like, God damn, I want a beer.
Gosh.
And 3/4 of the audience is just like, I just want a fucking
I just want a
Bud Light or Miller Lite.
Here's a cool fucking beer. Majority of Americans live within 10 miles of a craft brewer.
Yes. How could you not?
How cool is that?
The number one craft brew, like the number one state, the state with the most craft breweries. What is it? Take a guess. Don't look it up.
Wisconsin.
Incorrect by quite a bit.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Okay.
California.
Really? Well, largest population.
819 craft breweries in 2019, I believe it was.
That's impressive.
It's in that. It's north of 800. And I think Wisconsin was just shy of 500. But I feel like California's a bigger state. But like you can't throw a rock in Wisconsin without smacking a fucking brewery. The fuck do you want?
We're being interrupted.
Oh, you're saying bye? Oh.
My wife is leaving for her, what is it, your annual Mary Kay team building party? Year end.
Year end? No, it's July.
Yeah, I don't.
It's June to June for Mary Kay.
Oh.
Interesting.
We're Mary Kay. We do what we want. Hey, speaking of that.
Is that why you got your makeup all did up?
Duh.
That's nice. And your hair's dids.
Go buy some Mary Kay products from my wife for your wife because trust me,
needs it.
Steve knows. Steve knows that if you show up with that stuff, they happy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You come in here to get a commercial?
She's got things to do.
Bye, Claudia.
She had to make a live video for her. She did like a first party.
Uh-huh.
The best part is she'll listen to this, so she's going to hear it anyway. She had one of her first like live parties that she did on Facebook, and she had to make, it was like a 1.5-minute video or something like that for the like party intro. She's like, yeah, it took me like, I don't know, a couple hours or whatever to make this. She's like, I hate making it. And I'm like, you should have heard like when we started trying to make our like, what was it, like 30-second intro thing? Yeah. Fuck, we were here for like 6 hours or something ridiculous.
We probably went for what, 30
It was horrible.
It was probably 30 retakes.
Yeah.
It
So
was
I'm
a
like,
lot.
I don't even have any advice other than just fuck it. And
Everything
people are going
from
to listen to
your
you.
stock rig to
Oh, I don't like how I really emphasized everything on that.
Right. We did that a lot.
It was awesome.
You know what? And that's what I think about video too, is like when we started this, we're only 33 episodes in.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wouldn't say I'm a professional. I'm not a pro. I'm not awesome behind the microphone or anything like that.
It's become a lot easier.
Yeah, with repetition, it becomes easier. And like editing, now I can kick out a podcast audio wise, like without a guest. I can kick out, our standard podcast in about 20 minutes, give or take. It changed when I just changed my new computer. I lost my podcast setting. I'm very upset about that. I have to figure out how to transfer it over. Apparently, I made a podcast preset. And I just click that and it literally puts in all of the sound stuff to correct all of our audio.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And then when I reloaded it on the new computer, it doesn't have it. I was like, no, that sucks. So I got to figure out how to transfer that over if I can.
So here's the staggering number.
I'm listening.
So
we're listening. Damn it. I'm bad about that.
I believe my math is right. Somebody will probably call me out and say it's wrong, but let's be honest. I'm not a fucking mathematician.
But you could be.
I have a calculator on my phone, and all the teachers in the world said, you're never going to have a calculator all the time, so put it away and figure it out on your own.
Want to bet, bitch?
Bullshit, motherfucker. And here, I'll one up your ass. I turned this motherfucker sideways. Now it's a scientific calculator. So you can go shove your fucking show your work bullshit right up your fucking ass.
Tell my teacher, dumb bitch, I'm going to give millions.
Here's my rant of the day for you. We went back. It was like Christmas time.
Yeah.
We went back. It was back home, and there was one of my English teachers, and I was like sent into the hallway all the time from this woman. I would constantly not do the homework assignment. High school. Okay. I would not do the homework assignment correctly because apparently they wanted you to read the book to answer the questions. I would just look it up on the internet and write the fucking answer. Like I had to answer the question. So what the fuck's it like? Did I do the assignment? Yes. Are the answers right? Close to fuck enough. Yeah. Like, but I missed one or two. Yes. So I just read this shit on like Cliff Notes or some shit. So I was always getting my computer account locked out because I do it in study hall. So then I started doing it at home. So like, but I would wear the t-shirts that had like smart ass sayings on them kind of things. Yeah, that was I remember like in the hallway one time getting talked to about how my t-shirt reflected my bad attitude. If I wore a positive message on my shirt, I would have a better attitude. What was the message? I don't remember. It was one of those like, it was my parents bought my shit for me. So it's not like it's like fuck the world. You know what I mean? Like I wish I knew what some of these said because it's so stupid. That
I remember all the times that I got like told to do something with my shirt.
And it's like, bro, I am not going to be fucking, I could have rainbows and unicorns on this fucker, and I'm not going to be any more excited to sit in your fucking English class, you bitch. So, all this. So, she's just a bitch.
Yeah.
And
it just didn't work out.
So, whatever.
You clashed.
So, she was there at this like tree lighting thing for Christmas. And I'm like, I want to walk up to her and be like, listen, bitch, I clear your salary before fucking half a year's over. So fuck you, fuck your shirt, go fuck yourself. You know, like, and I was like,
and I still wear disgruntled shirts.
Christmas time. Like, damn it, woman. So yeah, I don't know. Side rant. So anyway,
with the whole t-shirt thing.
Yeah.
I remember the 2 times in high school that I got like popped for
dude,
t-shirt
all the time.
Both by the dean. First time he walks up behind me, he goes, that shirt's, he walked up in front of me and he's like, that shirt's kind of inappropriate, isn't it? And I said, well, what do you mean? And he's like, well, and the shirt I was wearing, it was a black and white shirt and it said, Little Johnny says, let me nail you. And the little Johnny on there with a hammer. And he's like, that shirt's kind of inappropriate. You shouldn't wear that in school. And I was like, my mom bought this shirt for me.
Well, and it's so like
my mom bought this.
My mother says
I'm not going to wear his shirt.
Yeah.
And
that would be offending her.
I cannot do that to her. And so that was one time. I don't remember if he made me turn that one inside out or not, but he definitely made reference to it or whatever. And then the second time.
Mine weren't even that bad. Like that's, you know what I mean?
The second time I was wearing a shirt from a restaurant, and I may have referenced this already on this podcast, but I was wearing it's a black shirt, and on the back it has pink lettering, pink writing, and it says, "Where 8 inches is just average." The Hot Dog, Burbank, California. It's a restaurant. It used to be a restaurant. I don't think it's around anymore. And but that was their slogan. Where 8 inches is
T-shirt sales would have kept them afloat. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Dad has 20 of them.
Nice.
20 of those shirts. I wore that shirt
every day.
A lot.
You're gonna be the hot dog guy because of that shirt.
Yeah, I wore that shirt a lot. And one day the dean stopped me in the hallway, and he's like, "You need to turn that shirt inside out." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "It's inappropriate." I was like, "It's a hot dog shirt." And he's like, "That saying's inappropriate." I said, "You need to get your mind out of the gutter."
Yeah. That's disgusting.
He just kind of looked at me and was like, "Turn inside out." And I was like, "I will not conform to your boxes." But of course, had to turn inside out, otherwise get suspended. Fucking bullshit.
You never got suspended?
Dick.
I got suspended once.
I don't think I ever did get suspended. I was good enough to get to float under the radar to a certain extent.
Dude, I had my own table in the principal's office.
I got suspended. I did my own suspension where I just come in 15 minutes late every day through high school. So just add that up. It's a few days.
The worst problem, our first and as a senior, we all took first period was like, I don't know, the bullshit class on how to not do anything important that fucking.
I just didn't come in.
Doesn't do any. It was like, what was it, economics or whatever?
I don't know.
It was like how to teach you how to be an adult, and it didn't do fuck
you
for you.
Definitely done that.
So but all the seniors, of course, I went to a school. We had 60 fucking people in our grade. So a little different than some, but every senior was in that first period in class together. Well, the way the school was set up, the only room that was big enough for those many people, there was like a computer lab and then that classroom, and you would walk through the computer lab to go to the classroom. There was somebody, whoever the fuck nailed this schedule's a fucking rock star. They had first period of the day was study hall. Brilliant. I am scheduled a time to do my shit that I don't have to do it at home.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
I was never on that plan, but I don't know what you had to do to get in that class, but it was brilliant.
I took study hall at the end of the day.
Oh, man. See, then you just get the fuck out of there.
You just do your fucking homework and leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
So these people always had this first period study hall, and we had our class in the next room over. All the fucking time I would come waddling through there at 20 minutes late to class, to the point they're like, "Late again, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh, yep.
No, right
so
on
then
time.
You had to open the fucking door, and then 60 fucking people are
just turn around. What are you doing? Because they're not paying attention to what the fuck's going on. They're waiting for somebody to open the door for a distraction.
Yep. And there it comes in, and we all had assigned seats, so you couldn't just pick a seat. So you just walk right to your fucking chair and have a good one.
Yep. Oh, fuck.
All right. So here's my stats about beer for you.
Oh, we're still on that?
Well, I did some math. Remember, this is a calculator, and this is a full
side tangent.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the Total Offroad podcast without a side tangent.
I don't know how you people can talk without side tangents, because I more often than not, I'm like, what the fuck were we just talking about?
I don't know, something.
And then somebody just keeps rambling off, shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about," and this is completely stupid.
Takes you three more topics to get back to what you were talking about.
So,
tell us. What is it?
You can produce, as a craft brewer, 6 million barrels.
6 million barrels. I'm sorry, that's a lot of beer.
It is 186 million gallons.
186 million gallons of beer.
A year.
Divide that by.
So.
How many pints are in a gallon?
I don't know how many pints are in a gallon.
8?
8 pints?
I believe so.
So 186 million.
4 quarts, 8 pints. Yeah, that's right.
Divided by 8.
Times 8.
Damn it, I hit the wrong button. There's a lot of zeros on 186 million.
Are you sure you don't have billion in there?
Bro,
should be 6 zeros.
1.488 exponent 9. So I'm going to go 1.5 trillion?
What? Let me see.
That's the...
Is it because it should put all the zeros up?
1.488 million. So almost 1.5 billion pints.
Yes.
That's an asshole load of beer to be qualified as a craft brewery. That's what I'm saying. That's the cutoff.
Y'all motherfuckers are drunks. Y'all motherfuckers drink too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Because look how many breweries, like there's a number for how many gallons America consumes a year of beer. It's dumb. It's astronomical. Like we just split a pint.
So, Jesus.
Yeah.
So
Geo is making that number go up. Just saying.
I'm a little I'm mind blown by this number here. So,
how many gallons? Is it gallons, barrels? What is it?
Budweiser.
Yes, sir. Produces.
Holy ass. Like,
and sells. Like, it's not like they got a warehouse somewhere they're just stocking beer.
This is fucking insane.
Oh, God, my phone broke again.
Did you ever figure out what was up with your Instagram issue?
I think that my phone memory was too full. And so Instagram was freaking the fuck out. I think I made a post about it.
Okay, so here's the stats, right?
Yes.
Let's convert this down. Anheuser-Busch produces 125 million barrels of beer a year at 32 breweries around the world. 12 of them are in the U.S.
Jeez.
So 125 million.
There's more breweries outside of the U.S.
outside
than
of the
in
U.S., which is fucking mind-blowing.
Yep.
So
that's why the motherfuckers got a TV show and are rich as fuck.
Yeah. So
God.
125 million barrels is 496 billion ounces produced annually, which is
what? 496 billion
ounces, U.S. ounces are produced annually. So then they're taking 496 billion ounces, divide that by 12 ounces.
Yep.
They produce, there's a comma,
That's cans.
41.4, we'll call it 41.4 billion 12 ounce bottles a year.
41.4 billion cans of beer.
Yep.
On the wall.
A year.
Let's see, count that one down.
So and then it says a regional brewery nearby produces 50,000 barrels a year, which is 1/2,500ths of what Anheuser-Busch does, just for comparison.
Jesus.
So 50,000 barrels a year is 1/2,050th of Anheuser-Busch. That is a fucking assload of beer. Like,
God.
Wow.
And you motherfuckers drink it all.
All of it.
Good grief. Now, I assume that includes Goose Island and all their subsidiary
companies. That is AB InBev completely. Yeah, InBev. So it's not, they ain't fucking making that much Bud Light, bro.
It's all Bud Light.
Like, damn, bro.
No. Obviously, Budweiser, Bud Light, Bud Select.
That's your Anheuser, your AB InBev.
Wow.
But that's, fucking insane, bro.
Isn't it, though? Fuck, crazy amounts of beer. Now, is that the entire company?
Yeah.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
Okay.
32 breweries around the world. Yeah. Just staggering.
Y'all some beer drinking motherfuckers.
What blows my mind about that is like 6 million barrels. That's a shitload of beer to still be considered a craft beer. And you start looking at the like top list of
who's the top craft producer.
So I just had a list
just inside the ceiling.
Craft brewers.
Largest craft brewery.
So what's funny about this?
I'm curious to know, like, do I know the name?
What do you think the top? Do you want to tell me the top 3? Top
like
5?
Craft breweries?
Craft brewers. So anybody,
I have no
anybody
idea.
that makes less than 6 million barrels a year can get in on this. Give me the top. I'll give you the top 5. You give me a guess on the top 5.
I can't even begin because I'm looking in my head.
The one is not. I would not even have got nowhere close.
No way. I can't even give you a realistic start.
You name me one and I'll tell you if it's in the top 10.
I can't.
What do you think the biggest craft brewer is?
Like, I'm going to sound like an idiot because it's not even going to be close.
Go ahead.
Do I know the name?
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Yep.
God. I know the name. Oh, let's say New Holland?
Nope. They're probably not even on the fucking list.
Probably not. Okay, just give it to me because I'm not. This guessing game would be silly.
Yingling.
No shit.
Largest craft brewer.
Huh.
Yeah, I would not have put them in.
They stayed inside the fucking bubble.
Yep.
That makes sense. Do you know it? Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, check it. Yingling
is number one.
That's
the largest craft brewery.
Yep.
Makes sense. And they're the oldest brewery in the nation?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Boston Beer Company is number 2.
Boston Beer Company.
Yep.
So like
Sam Adams, all that kind of stuff. Yep. Number 2, Sierra Nevada Brewing.
I was going to say Sierra Nevada, but I was thinking, no way.
Yep.
Because they don't even make good beer.
Nope, not that I know. Not that I feel anyway. Number 4 is New Belgium Brewing Company.
No shit. Now I see that makes sense.
This one I've never even heard of. The 5th is Duvel Mortegat. Don't know. They're out of California, Missouri, and New York.
Really? We have to go find one of those.
Gambrinus out of Texas, California, and Oregon.
Do you want to do one of those beers? Like one of the top 5 the next 5 episodes?
I could do that.
Screenshot that list.
Bell's Brewing is 7th.
Really?
Canarchy. Never heard of them.
Canarchy, no.
They got a lot of breweries, though. They're 8th.
Wow.
Stone Brewing Company.
I feel like I've seen that.
And Deschutes.
Really?
Yep.
You said Stone?
Stone is 9th.
Wow.
And Deschutes is 10th.
Wow.
Great Lakes Brewing Company is 20th.
Who else is mind boggled right now?
21st Amendment. Okay, so we've drank some of their stuff. They're out of California.
They are?
Bay Area, California.
Oh, I guess I thought 21st Amendment. I was thinking of Revolution. My bad.
26th on the list.
26th.
And I know we've drank some of their stuff before.
We have?
Rogue Ales. I did not know they were that big. 36th on the list. Revolution Brewing is 38th.
Wow. I still have yet to hear Goose Island, but Goose Island probably must be pretty small because it's but it's part of InBev, so maybe not.
Left Hand Brewing Company is 50th.
Wow. Which is still very big.
Oh my God, that's insane. Okay.
Where's Triptych?
Way down the list. Top 5 overall brewing companies in the U.S.
Top 5 overall? Now, does that not include craft?
This includes craft.
I mean, it is only craft, or
this is everything.
Everything.
Period. Biggest cocks in the world.
So, like,
not the world, the country.
Ooh, that's tough.
Give me the top 5.
I mean, obviously, Anheuser-Busch.
Anheuser-Busch is number 1.
Who owns Miller Lite?
They're just Miller Coors now.
Yeah. Oh,
they're second.
They're second. Yeah. Yep. Third largest brewery. Why can't I think of it? Gosh. I'm trying to think of another big brewery. I don't know why.
Those are obviously the two big ones.
People are beating their fucking heads off the wall right now, but like there's so much beer running through my head. I'm like, oh no. Corona? Who owns Corona? Is that InBev?
I want to say AB InBev might own them, but I don't really know.
Heineken.
No, I lied because I just had to look up who the fuck the number 3rd one was. Number 3rd. So the 3rd one, I'll give it to you. Constellation Brewing. Which I don't like. I never fucking heard of that. Corona. Corona Light, Corona Premier, Refresca, Funky Buddha.
Funky Buddha's owned by fucking them?
Modelo.
Funky Buddha's out of Miami.
Modelo
we had their
Special.
Beer. Wasn't impressed.
Modelo Negra.
So if you go down to
Pacifico.
if you go down to Fort Lauderdale.
Is that like a drink of choice there?
Yeah, Funky Buddha's a shit. Like that's the biggest craft, quote unquote, craft brewery in the area.
In the world.
Well, in the area.
Well, for them, yeah.
But like we were sitting on the beachfront and this girl comes by, she's like, "Hey, you guys want to try Funky Buddha?" I'm like, "The fuck is Funky Buddha?"
So fuck out of here, but yeah.
And she gave it to me. It was an IPA from Funky Buddha. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't Triptych. I'll tell you that.
So yeah, that's number
Funky
3.
Buddha, owned by Constellation Brewing,
which is the same that does all the Modelo, Pacifico, and Coors Light. Coors.
You mean?
Well, not Coors. Sorry, Corona. Too many beers.
Now I can't think how she said it. The Modelo?
Modelo.
Modelo.
Who's number 5 is a little surprising. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Pabst Brewing Company.
No shit.
Now this is
who's number 4? I missed
Heineken is number 4.
Heineken. I said Heineken.
Number 6.
So I did get it right. I got 3 and 4 right. Heineken, Corona, and Heineken.
Yep.
But I wouldn't have guessed Pabst.
Number 6 is impressive.
It is?
Because this is the top. This is overall. Like this is
nationwide
biggest breweries, including craft and not. Yuengling is the 6th largest brewing company.
That makes sense.
In the country.
Because they're the oldest and like they're top dog at craft. So at that point, we've broke the ceiling. Yeah. Now we've dropped into the craft realm.
Yeah. And the craft world takes 9th, 10th, 11th, 13th, 16th, 17th, 18th. And then now it's completely craft from 19th to 30 something.
Who's in there that's not craft that's at like 18th and...
Founders is 14th.
That's a craft brewery, though.
Apparently, they must make over 6 million barrels a year because they're not a craft brewery.
Get the fuck out.
True story.
No way.
I honestly want to say that I think they're owned by Miller Coors. Dude, if somebody doesn't like beer, they just fucking hated this episode.
If you don't like beer, you should have stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, sorry. So Founders Brewing Co. is...
Founders. Oh, you're going to look it up? I was going to look it up, and then I got sidetracked by a message. Sidetracked. What the fuck? Why is my shit not adding? Oh. What? Oh, my God. No. Stop that. Post my shit, motherfucker. I don't know why I was over by Walmart over there getting the fucking Starbucks, and none of my shit would post.
I'm going to say...
Anyway. Sitting here leaving this big old air gap. Everybody's just like, what, is this podcast over?
Well, here's what's interesting to me. They are owned.
Sorry, guys.
In part, or no, majority owned. Sorry. Majority owned by the Mahu San Miguel is a Spanish brewing company. They own Founders.
Really?
So they are we're talking about shit that you've never heard of because it's not available here. But what I don't understand is why would they own Founders?
They found a good market.
Well,
they were like, oh, Founders doing good shit. Huh.
That's what I'm getting at because I don't.
What a trip. Or maybe Founders was just looking for somebody to jump in and buy. Well, not buy them out, but more so looking for somebody to bring in that next level of brewing. So they may have, they may own part of the, a majority share or whatever. Over 25% is all you need.
In 2014, it acquired a 30% stake in Founders Brewing, Grand Rapids-based, Michigan-based craft brewery and maker of popular brews like All Day IPA and the Breakfast Stout. So the kicker is they also own a 30% stake in Avery Brewing Company, which is out of Colorado. And now in 2019, they upped to 70% of that company.
Oh, wow.
They also, in 2019, they purchased the majority share in Founders. They now own 90%.
Wow.
And the remaining 10% is shared equally between the two founders of the brewery, Mike Stevens and Dave Ingbers. So they own 90% of Founders. Jesus. They own 30% of this Avery Brewing Company. So the problem is, technically speaking,
Founders is craft.
Founders is craft beer, but because their parent company owner is so big, they don't technically qualify on the 6 million barrels.
Because the parent company as a whole makes more than
6 million barrels.
Get the fuck out.
Isn't this shit wild?
So much knowledge. If you fuckers ain't happy with that, I don't know what to tell you. Because like, if my mind's blown and we just got into fucking this is a right fucking like a right proper last call.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't usually do that much math, but boy, we had the calculator smoking and tangents going.
Ian's mohawk's on fire.
I'd fucking scorched.
That was how you're supposed to do last call. Like, get in here and just drop dumb beer knowledge.
That was nuts.
I'm excited. I like that rabbit hole. That was fun. Huh.
So back to full circle on my full rant is fuck you if you don't like craft beer. Because how in the hell can you not get down with all of that?
Because 90% of the beer in the country is craft beer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep. That's what's fucked up is there's so much craft beer that finger quotes craft beer.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I say if you don't like craft beer, you've not tried enough. But then again, I'm not going to hate on you if you just like Bud Light. Like, if you like Bud Light, that's fine. Like,
just don't talk shit about craft beer.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, if you haven't gone out and tried enough of it, don't talk shit about it. That'd be my only thing.
I enjoy Busch Light.
You and Nicole both.
But I don't want to drink the same shit all the time.
Do you follow Nicole on Busch Latte Girl? Did you see her Busch Apple video?
I was going to get some. I just haven't gone to the gas station. So we're going to get some.
Maybe we'll do Busch Apple next week.
And then do some craft beer.
And then do the top fives.
Yep.
Dude, that'd be rad. I like this structure. You think we can actually keep focused enough to actually remember it?
Yep.
You think so?
Oh, it's only 5 beer. It's beer, bro. Like, there are a few things that my brain can like hone in on and knock out.
I need you to find those top fives.
I can do this.
Yep.
But that's what blows my mind is there's so much
beer.
Like craft beer is
there's literally
a
more
larger
beer.
market than you think it is.
There's more beer than anything else.
Yeah.
Like it seems like anyway.
That's the thing is there's so many different like there's some shit that like you could drink that you're like this tastes like Kool-Aid.
We got to get a guest on here that knows more about beer and just do a beer sode.
We could do that.
Beer sode?
A beer sode?
A beer sode. Like a legit like I know my beer.
Yep.
Like I know all of the beer things. We could get Derek Wade. We could actually do him in studio possibly.
That would be cool.
He's pretty beer knowledgeable.
Yep.
But I want like a legit like full on. I love beers. Like
I'll see what I'm saying. I'll see what I can set up for you.
Okay, maybe find somebody.
I think that people would like it.
I think
if anything, it's fucking interesting knowledge.
80% of the crowd would be happy about it. And if you don't like it, we'll warn you coming in. It'll say beer sode.
Yeah. I mean, if anything else, it's just interesting stuff.
Right. You can listen to the first 40 minutes of this podcast, and then if you don't like beer, dip out. I can listen to just about anything as long as somebody's having a good conversation.
Well, yeah.
Not to say that we're good at conversating, but
it's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that there's that much like
there's always going to be something that you're going to pull from it.
Yeah.
Just rando. You know,
if somebody wins on Jeopardy from this fucking podcast knowledge on beer, like
we're gonna need you to send us some beer.
Kick us some beer. Yeah. I don't even need your money. You just buy it in beer and pay us in beer.
Yep.
What else you got? You got anything else? We get the hell out of here.
Order some springs, go play on my computer, play some more spin tires. Nice. Polish some things, make some money. Order probably the next couple weeks, order all my Dirty Dingo stuff. Because I found my mounts. I don't know what I'm going to do for exhaust yet. I may just run manifolds. Is that dumb?
Okay, so here's tech coming back at a let's call. Let's get back to the LS tech. We're going to have to add an LS tech section into this fucking show notes. So the internet says that LS manifolds, they are not headers. They are manifolds.
Factory manifolds.
What the fuck qualifies them as a manifold versus a header is that they're cast. So, coming back to craft beer, what is craft beer?
Anything under 6
Technically, it's under a certain amount of beer, production, right? Yeah. A header is not cast. Mm-hmm. A manifold is cast.
Yeah.
If you take a header and cast a header, it's now a manifold. You see what I'm going with here?
Is it really?
Yeah. That's the only difference between the two.
So the factory 4-liter came with a factory header.
So
obviously
there are internet studies and videos and shit and dyno pulls and stuff. A LS manifold
factory
will,
like you're running.
Yep. Will flow more CFM, I guess it would be, than a aftermarket shorty header.
Huh.
Because go look at an LS manifold.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking gorgeous. Mm-hmm. They look identical to a header.
Oh, you're running a header, though. You're running a shorty.
I'm running headers. Yeah. After you said that, I was like, no, I'm running some dumb shit.
But I was just like, oh, wait, no, they're apt.
I've got a Sanderson header for an LS swap and an S10 on one side, and I've got a block hugger 180 degree upside down bullshit on the right side. Don't buy a buggy. But
you'll just have random headers floating around
dumb shit pointing up and
all that. God. So you gotta find somebody else that has the exact opposite build. So
yeah, it's like I'll sell the other headers.
God, what a mess.
So that's the only difference between a header and a manifold, as far as I'm now. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But that it's cast versus like a fabbed part. Mm-hmm. But a LS manifold, like people run them on turbo trucks on the, it would be the driver's side because you run a turbo manifold on the passenger side. So you can mount your turbo. But literally, if you want to not run a long tube header, a shorty, especially on turbo applications where I've seen this more often just because your piping becomes easier, you run a factory manifold. Like it is desired to run a factory manifold on the driver's side on a turbo setup.
Interesting.
So, dude, if you're either going to run long tube headers or run the factory manifolds because you're running shorties at that point.
The only downside to factory manifolds, and at this point, I'm about over it. Huh?
There's two downsides.
What's the
three?
What's the first downside?
O2 sensor goes in one spot. Yep. So if you have a steering shaft or something there, game the fuck over. Huh. However,
you can just put it in the exhaust
they make a plug that goes in an O2 bung, and then you just relocate it down the pipe.
Yep.
That's the first issue. The second issue is, does your exhaust come out right on your fucking steering column?
Possibly.
It should, I believe.
Oh, it will?
I believe it does.
So I have to get headers?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. It's good.
Not to shit on your parade, but I might be wrong.
I got plenty of people that already done this as well.
I believe that's the caveat, is where honestly, I think it's on the passenger side. I want to say that comes out right at your frame rail.
Oh, okay.
And you go, that's not going to work. So
fuck it, not your frame.
Yeah. So I believe that's the issue, because I think if I remember right, one side works and one side doesn't. It's just how the frame does its thing. The third issue with that is that factory manifolds like to crack.
Am I going to be able to take my...
No. Don't be so upset.
Am I going to be able to take the engine transmission combination, slide it in, bolt it to my crossmember at the transmission, and then just lay the engine into the Dirty Dingo mounts?
So don't quote me on this, but yes.
Okay.
As far as the research that I did remember in my brain, that dually that I had, which was a 450, no, it was a 6.5 450, 6.5 4L80 truck.
Yes.
Theoretically, because the Dirty Dingo mounts have like 2 or 3 inches of slide, you should be no longer, especially in your shit that has a
exact
4L80, it should be no longer or no shorter, plus or minus an inch or two. Hence the sliding of the mounts.
Right.
So the nice thing is you should literally be able to use the factory crossmember for the transmission, the factory like rubber bushing thingy, and then just it doesn't know any fucking different if the engine's, because the engine is just what it is. That's the whole point of using that swap mount, is that your engine is mounted in the same spot.
Did I tell you that I talked to 3G?
Oh, he's a pretty good source for LS things.
Should be. He said, because I've already done the 411 swap, the PCM swap over to the Delphi.
Yep.
He said that I needed to put in like 3 pins or some shit, like just a few pins into the computer, into the harness.
Okay.
And then I need to set up the coil harness.
Okay.
And the ignition and the injector harness.
Okay.
Like that's it.
Yep.
Like pin all that shit in. You're done.
So what do you got to add the pins for? Signals?
Here's the thing.
Into the computer?
Here's the thing. The harness going into the Spider is already individually harnessed.
What? Into the Spider? Oh, on your truck right now?
You can literally lop that.
Yep.
Solder all those to the new harness.
Yeah.
Done. Like your injection harness is done. As long as you know which cylinders are which and which there's a diagram for that.
Yep. Did I tell you about this website?
No.
Write this down.
Okay.
Do you have a note sheet?
Yes.
LT1swap.com.
LT1swap.
Yep. .com.
.com.
So Brendan is a badass in
Brendan,
the world.
who done who?
I don't know what the fuck his last name is. If you go on that website, you will be on LS Swap Overload. Here's what you can get.
Why is it called LT Swap?
Don't ask questions, okay? Why don't you just sit over there and shut the fuck up?
Tell me what it is.
What was I telling you?
You were getting ready to tell me about something I had to piss. LSSwap.com. LT1swap.com.
So on that website, you will find pinouts for the computers. You will find all the wiring harness info you need as far as diagrams and shit. There is literally like HD. I think there's a video now. HD quality photos that I shit you not is if you set up an iPad and went step by step, did this next, did this next, you would cut down your harness and you're done.
I don't know. If you could have to cut my harness down.
No, you don't have to do much to it. You'll just remove a bunch of bullshit off of your harness. You'll still, that's what I mean by cutting it down. You'll have to cut it down to remove all your bullshit, evap stuff and all that crap. So you'll thin it out. But that'd be nice to know how to
do that though.
The pinouts on there are epic. I was using those doing some misfire diagnosing because it gives you all your injector pinouts, all your wire colors, what you need to keep for this, what you need to keep. It's all color coded. Badass site. It's all free, which I don't get.
Really handy.
He did my computer tuning.
I want to know if Lex Tech is still around.
Well, that's the problem of finding a website like that stays relevant and up to date. And he keeps adding all kinds of stuff. Like if you want to add like E-fans into the harness and all that, there's wiring diagrams for that. I mean, it's pretty dope. Mm-hmm. So my guess is, I've never looked for it, but my guess is the wiring stuff for that 411 computer shit is all on that website. And it's probably a pictorial step by step. This is what you need to do to put this in your truck. So I would check it out.
I will,
because it's dope.
Check that out.
It's dope as fuck.
I am trying to find. Oh my god, is that still available? Oh, it's on gmtruckcentral.com. That's still up, but the forums closed down. Fucking bullshit.
R.I.P. forums. R.I.P.
Yes. Especially this one. This one was a nasty forum. Like this had all the technical. Like that's all it was.
All the deets.
Yeah, this one here is like. Locious was the guy who owned it, was Justin, and when he phased out of this and doing into something else, he quit doing the forum. Dude, he did all kinds of stuff. T56 swapped his GMT 400. Yep, did all kinds of stuff like that. But LexTech was one of the guys on there, and LexTech was on all of the truck forums, and he would do pinout charts to and from. So he'd send you the pinout chart for your truck, for your VIN number, and then he'd send you the pinout chart for the computer you were going to and how to swap it, like what pin needs to go where.
Yep.
And so like it was overlaid, show you how to do that. And so I have all that chart, but Greg was saying you need to get a hold of Jeff and see if he has, and he still, I mean, he said he had recently that information about doing that because he has the pinout chart for swapping that 6-liter into my truck.
I would check that website out.
I am going to check that out.
Because I know I was just, like I said, I was just.
I would not be surprised. Is it like a forum or a website?
It's just a website that he just adds like links and all, as far as like puts the info on the page.
If Jeff owns that page.
Well, no, the guy's name is Brendan.
Oh, that's right.
But
I wonder if it's the Brendan I know.
I don't know what his last name is, to be honest with you.
Yep. If only we knew.
Website filled with info. So.
Yep. So I went to LT1 Swap. It's kind of a primitive site, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very like simple, but it has all the links and all the things.
Yeah. Nice. Duramax engine swap in my 67 C10. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Wire harness info. So.
Cool. So you want to wrap this up? We're way long. You guys have been hanging out. I know you enjoy the long podcast, but now we're going off on another tangent about LS stuff that we've already done 3 weeks in a row. So go check out all of our partners. I did not get any information this week about the thanks. What'd you do? Oh, look at all this stuff.
Yeah,
here.
It's there.
Crawler Offroad, TOP10 for 10% off at Crawler Offroad. Complete Offroad. Go check them out. Call Chris 563-583-5363. Get all your off-road needs, something you're looking for. They'll do it. 105% price match guarantee. They will take care of you. Yukon gears, any kind of gears, really. Go check them out. Give Complete Off-Road a chance. Let them earn your business. Outlaw Off-Road Series. Don't forget, Hooter Holler, August 8th.
Coming up.
Yep, it's coming up quick. And then Morphlate. Go check out a Morphlate. Get you one of those. That is discount code Total Off-Road for 15% off of a Morphlate. Off-Road Anonymous, TOP10, get 10% off over there. And they also have the weekly mailer that will get you whatever their discount of the week is. Or you can check out their Instagram. They usually post it up there. So go do that. What is this one here? Oh, $15 to get in at Hooter Holler?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only $15 to get in there. I didn't know that when I was looking it up.
At the Outlaw Off-Road Series. Go check us out on our website, www.totaloffroadpodcast.com. Go check out the Trail Riders group on Facebook, Total Off-Road Podcast Trail Riders, Instagram, Total_Offroad_podcast. Check out my personal page, low_KEE_XJ. Check out Ian, Offroad_Ian. Go follow us on YouTube. Give us a like, share, subscribe over there at Total Off-Road Podcast. Please, please, please. Go to Apple, go to whatever you've got for podcasting and review us. We need the reviews. It ups the numbers, helps more people find us, puts us higher in the algorithm. It's what we ask of you. So help us out. Share this with a friend. Do your due. and have a great week. We will catch you guys either at or after RC Fest.
Be there.
We'll catch you on the trail.